Here's a treasure chest. You're a cat. Hey guys, what's up? It's me. I'm David. I'm playing Palworld T-Rex Army server. So we're starting a new guy. Oh, there is the Cativas. There's the Cativas. We got some food. Some wood. Look at all these Cativas down here. Killed them. I should probably go back up. I'm gonna go back up. We'll be over here. We'll be able to talk to, I'm gonna meet up Ryan at the entrance so we can play together. I hope you guys are doing well. Great week. Got a nice day off here. Friday. Oh, I missed a chest. We get some. I hope we get a pal spear. Some pal spears, bro. Arrows. Well, I guess they'll be useful later. But been a fun week. Still have more to go. We're only practically halfway done. Friday. Well, we're close to done. Done with it. The weekend's almost here, guys. We'll be playing some more Palworld. Oh, this person will give you stuff. Expedition Survivor. The island's a living hell. Pals ate them all. Filthy pals. Gotta get them before they get us. Cativa's over here. I'm gonna need to get some pal spears so we can capture our pal. Pals everywhere. Guess let's move on. I have no pals in my inventory. Just collect some stuff here. Chickpea. We definitely need stone. Stone's probably the most critical. Ooh, berries. Get some food here too. I want to go hungry. Alright. Every survival game has to say starts with you. I think berries, stone, and oh, caught a pal sphere. Let's see. What should I get? I need to get. I want to get a Cativa. Because they'll mine for me. Lambo, very cute, but Cativa is the way to go here. Biosphere. Where are the Cativas? Oh god. Cativa. Come to me. Bastards. I want you, and you need you to mine for me. Put you to work. Second I need one, they're vanished. Isn't that the way? I think there's some over here. Some. Cativa. I should take blood in. Come on, Cativa. It's like nothing but land balls now. All the cats went away. Second I got some. What the hell? Collect more wood. Do you have enough for a pick? Oh, here we go, here we go. Cativa. Time for you to become my Pokemon. One more hit. There we go. Boom. This is how you catch a Cativa. Oh, and they're pissed. Time to throw hands. Little lag, little lag. We are playing on a server. Oh, yeah. Come on. Where you at? Oh. Where you at? Thought they could throw hands with me?
Dave, what's the server name?
What is a server name? I only have the thing.
Yeah, because when I'm looking, it always asks for a name. It doesn't give the server ID.
You just put it in the thing at the bottom. There's a place in the bottom you put the IP address in.
Oh yeah. I thought it was for the password. No.
No, yeah, the password. You just have to click a thing next to it that says pass, and then you put it in. Change name. We got T-Rex Army. There we go. Now I can get proper tools here.
Nice password, by the way.
Thought it was funny. Little inside jokes. Oh yeah. Now we can pick fragments. You need a key for these? Do I have a key? Oh, I do. Old bow schematic. Gotta get in here.
Hola.
Marty, what's up, my man?
Not much. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Hadn't heard from you in a while. I think your voice has even gotten sexier since the last time I talked to you.
You know, absence makes the heart grow fonder.
I guess so. Damn phone. I'm gonna break this phone. You hear it?
What? Can't hear anything.
Phone. Yeah. Oh well.
It's having issues. Do you use an iPhone or an Android? Oh, Marty just muted himself. Never mind. He's got work to do. Need to get some stone here. Oh. Why can't I hit tab? Oh, I'm in DS. That's why. There we go. Increase my stats. Wait a while. The greatest stat of all. Such a stupid stat, but like in a survival game, it's godly. Alright. Workbench here. Establish our base. Alright, so I need stone axe. Oh man. I'm almost a proper adventurer at this point.
Are you already streaming yours?
Yep, I'm already streaming on mine.
Cool. Man, I can't tell you all my really bad X-rated stories then. Since you're streaming.
Those are some of my favorites too, so.
I'm sure. Uh,
Dogs getting, things happening to them. Random
Oh, God.
crackheads.
oh, dude, I hadn't even told you like a lot of my dog stories. Not that
Oh.
there's anything like it's not not like bestiality because
Yeah.
that's just
I mean, this is a
people like that
Palworld
need to be
stream,
shot.
so it's not, it's not that far removed.
Yeah. I remember we had some neighbors, and they shot one of our dogs, and it came running back to the house. I think they just shot it like with bird shot.
Oh,
And so, anyways, me and my dad walk up there like a good like quarter mile or whatever, and anyways, my dad was like, he's like, "You want war? You got you got war."
like some like southern like a clan feud or something.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And so, anyways, they had like these two like mangy like chow hill or some kind of mutt thing mix, and they were just some mean ass dogs. And anyways, I was hunting one time, and I had my 270, and anyways, I saw that stupid dog run out like he ran a deer across the pasture, and so I was like, well, screw it, I'm not gonna shoot anything now. So I went down and went in the woods like to see where the dog was, and I got up like within like probably like 8 feet of it, and he started growling at me, and, and I shot him like from the hip with a 270.
Wow.
And it just like ripped him apart, man. It's like his whole like rib cage. You can like just stick your hand in like and just like go like sideways
God.
all the way across the body.
Good lord. This is just
Yeah.
like Palworld, actually. I'm about to beat a chickpea cave of chickpea skull in with my club here.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. I
And
just realized
so-
I was muted this whole time. Sorry, boys.
oh,
Where
Ah,
where are you
yeah.
at?
down,
I was gonna start.
down the stairs. Where you know where the
No,
No, I mean which
sorry,
starting place?
the
This-
plateau beginnings.
wind swept hills.
We're in the windswept hills.
Wind's a hard word, I know, I understand.
Plateau beginnings.
Join my guild, Santiago.
Hey, you interrupted our very important dog
Oh
stories.
yeah,
Yeah, tell me more about you murdering puppers. I love hearing that.
Everyone loves killing dogs.
I mean, I do regret stuff that I did when I was a teenager, but yeah, that wasn't great. It wasn't my best moment.
But it was probably trying to kill you, so
It didn't like me.
I mean you have to defend yourself. That's
Hello, friendo.
I hate killing these lambs when I don't want to.
So I haven't made it far enough yet to get one of these shotguns, but I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah,
That's way down the list.
it is. For Pokemon with guns, you gotta do a lot of work to get guns.
Yeah, and the final one is a rocket launcher.
Oh, good. So it's like Ark Survival Revolved, where you have to spend 30 hours to play the proper game.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I use the trainer. I use the Wii mod to speed things up.
Oh, sorry, I was rudely interrupted by work too. So my dog story wasn't finished.
Oh.
So, anyways, we got the one dog, and we were out drinking, riding my buddy's '87 Caprice Classic, which didn't have a reverse in it. And so, anyways, I didn't tell my friend to do this, but the dog was out in the middle of the road, and he just like it was like it was running, and then it just like disappeared. It's like it just sucked it under the car. It's like you didn't even run over it. It just like shoop.
Yeah, that's what they do. Honestly, we had those a bunch because our driveway, a lot of people would drive in and the dogs would always chase them and start nipping at their tires. And
Yeah.
once a year, one of the dogs would catch one and just sucks his head right in. You're like, ugh.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. It's like we really wasn't trying to, but we weren't really trying to avoid it either because he knew about our war on the neighbors.
That's how it ends up happening. Everybody tries to avoid the dogs. The ones that just drive and do their thing, the dogs work around it. It's when we'd always have the city folk coming in and they try to avoid the dog that they'd end up sucking them in because they do some weird movements.
Yeah. Well, hey, I hadn't hit a deer in like 15 years because I just quit dodging them and squirrels too and everything. It's like they'll get out of the way. like when you go to dodge them, you kind of mess up their game plan. They got a game plan for like when you're coming up on them to get out of the way. Yep. Yeah. But dang, where was I going with my story? Oh yeah, I had a dog.
Which was the style at the time.
I had a dog which was like that. He like just bite tires, like just to everybody. It was crazy. And like a couple times, like his head would like get almost like on the tread, and it would like twist him around, but he never got run over. And so all my friends, they named him Goodyear. So that was my dog's name.
Well played, sir.
Yeah.
All right, I think I know a spot that I want to make a base.
Well, it doesn't always happen. A friend of mine had it when they came back from holiday in France, and without knowing it, they hit a hog, a warthog. They hit them, and yeah, even if you don't see it and you don't try to avoid it, you can still hit them. It's no guarantee.
Well, nothing's a guarantee.
Dude, I
All
know
I
a
know-
guy.
Oh.
But it took ages to get the smell out. Like all the hair, the fur, the skin was stuck in the radiator for months. And despite all the cleaning, they couldn't get it all out, and the car
Ew.
smelled like hog for months. It was horrible.
Nah, some people might like that.
Slump Buster,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. I know a guy that
you made a guild.
Yeah, but
You have
I
a
mean,
guild?
it depends on whether you want to join or not, because you share a total number of bases. So,
Oh, I'm not sharing with you guys. I'll hang out, but I'm Sigma.
sharing is caring.
see.
Let me see if I can remember the buttons.
But yeah, I had a friend that hit a deer on his car and messed up real bad, and so I think he like messed up his radiator and everything, so he couldn't drive it. So he put on a trailer and was taking it to the body shop. And he was going along, and all of a sudden he sees a deer, and it jumps and misses his truck, and it hits the car on the trailer and again, just like beats it up even more.
Poor guy.
All right, I think we can work with that.
Cut down trees, get stone and trees. It's all it is. Stone.
Yeah. And every now and then, somebody gets killed from them down here. Like there's a woman south of here a little ways. She met this car and it hit like a 8-point buck, and it like launched it like a missile into her windshield and just like stabbed her and killed her.
Impaled by a deer. That's what
Pretty
a way to
messed
go.
up. Oh no, for real.
One of the weirder things that happens down here is occasionally people will get killed by stingrays.
Oh yeah, like
Oh,
a little
yeah.
crocodile
Not
hunter.
like the Steve Irwin way, but like eagle rays will sometimes jump up out of water. So like people will be
yeah.
like flying down on their boats, like cruising. All of a sudden, the eagle ray pops up and like just
Damn.
slams right on him and kills him. It's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
Florida's something else, man.
Yeah. I mean, very rare, but every now and then
Florida's-
it can happen.
Florida's over Australia.
It's not quite as dangerous, but
Oh, I need more wood. All right.
the meth heads are more dangerous than any of the local fauna.
Oh, they're just misunderstood. Nick actually got me following a chick on Twitter who's from Portland, and all she does is like take
Oh god.
very nice looking photographs of all the crazy crackheads in Portland, and I'm like, it's
Oh.
deceptively interesting to watch.
That is interesting.
Well, for you, it's more like nostalgia, isn't it?
Nah, it's not the Portland I remember.
No, I mean from your hometown.
Yeah, nobody shit on the floor in my hometown.
They're well behaved drug
Yeah.
addicts. There's a
Yeah, our drug addicts were like loggers and buckers, and they just
politeness.
didn't have a job, so they did coke. They didn't like, hey, I'm gonna take a crap on the floor. It's totally different.
Exactly. They had some standards.
That's right, Vince. We're playing Palworld. We heard rumors that this thing was awesome. We're gonna give it a go.
Well, I'll post some pictures.
See if the rumors are true. Oh no, I'm cold now. Damn you.
Yeah, because
cold
it
blood.
does have some dark humor in it, because when you find a black marketeer in one of the places, so where the fire mountain is, where the level 50 creatures are, level 50 bosses, there you can find him in a cave where he is surrounded by guillotines and gallows.
Oh god, yeah. Looks like a pal chop shop.
So, question for you guys. I don't think you can you? Put the PAL box in a building. Oh, no, you can. Never mind.
You can place it, yeah, in a building.
The only thing is, all your PAL boxes are connected, so even if you start a new base, you can, depending on your server settings and your level of your current base, you can go up to 3 bases. That's like the default setting. But each of those PAL boxes is connected. So once your PAL box is full, and you catch another one, the ball will simply stay on the place you caught it, and until you pick it up next time, and because you have some room in your PAL box.
Ah, damn it. I built it too close to my thing. Ah, son of a...
Yeah, it takes a little bit of doing.
Well, that's
Uh-oh.
just nuts.
I can't believe they're remaking your biopic documentary about your life, Roadhouse. Ryan. Just
Out of
wrong.
all the things that
remake.
set off Chesty, the Roadhouse remake is the one. I'm like, yeah, you laughed at the Star Wars guys because you didn't care about Star Wars, and now
Yeah.
that they've gotten to Roadhouse, now there's nobody there to defend you. I was thinking of that old commie thing.
Oh yeah. They took away our guns.
Then they went after Indiana Jones, and I did not care.
Yeah. now you know our pain.
Yeah.
You
For some reason, the
crossed-
Pokemon guys here get this, which is like great.
I don't understand why some well, maybe I can understand why some Pokemon fans are mad, but I don't get it.
I think they're mad because they're a bunch of whiny babies, and it's something new
Yeah.
to get mad at. That's my
I guess
guess.
so. Like if you're like kind of like that online type of thing, you just
Yeah.
have to have something, you know.
Some people just like to complain. I got a guy that works for me, and
Is this for Breeze Boy?
no, I'm missing Febreze boy. He's kind of gone. So, yeah, so OD'd on Febreze.
So,
Are you being,
but-
are you serious?
but
Did
nah.
the guy OD or?
Oh no, he's okay. He's just still mentally retarded. But yeah, other than that, he's okay. But yeah, I've got one guy. He complains if you give him like what he thinks is too much work, and then he complains if you don't give him enough. It's like it just doesn't matter. It's it's one of those people that just likes to complain.
no, yeah.
Make up your goddamn mind, boy. What is it? It's too
I
little,
feel
too
like
much?
a woman.
I don't want it fixed. I want to complain.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It depends on like how they do it, but like sometimes I'll enjoy like people like that. There was a guy I used to work with, like he'd complain all the time, but it was really funny when he did like God damn it, like that kind of like. Like,
Yeah.
I always liked pissing him off because like I just found it so funny when he got mad. Like, oh hey, did you hear about this? I'm like, oh god damn it! Like,
Can you
it's like-
believe them some bitches? Yeah.
Funny rants. Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah.
was just entertaining to crank him up, and watch him go.
So there's got to be a way that I can connect the bottom of the stairs to a new floor.
Oh boy, no. I don't know if there is. Although you can, I think you can, but it's really jank to do. You have to
Yeah.
almost have to build it from the ground up. Which is, I saw a funny video of a guy like deleting one of his stairs and like his entire top level of his base. That probably took him like 2 hours to build. Just explodes. Like
That's funny.
you saw some like old Valheim stuff like that too. It's just
Oh, did
it's
that-
horrific-
did I just
horrific
do
but
that?
Funny.
Yeah, but they also found a couple of other things, like when you just catch the pal, and the ball is processing the catch, and you make sure you're right on top of the ball.
Oh, yeah,
while
I've
it's
seen
processing. When it's finished, it just poof, you're up in the air.
You just fly up in the air. I see people making like trick shot videos with that. It's funny. I like that. Some of that jank is kind of funny and interesting.
Yeah, even when you're overloaded, you drop your material and then you start sprinting and try to catch all the material you left behind. And you've done it, you can keep sprinting without running out of stamina
Really?
while you're overloaded.
Wow.
But you can't be too much overloaded. There's like up to 10 points or something. No, these are things they will probably patch out sooner or later, but yeah.
I wish they'd add like some way to deal with some of your overloaded stuff because it's a pain in the ass right now.
I just throw it and then come back later and get it in
Yeah.
pieces.
Yeah, here it doesn't seem to despawn after a while.
Yeah, like once you get multiple bases, it just becomes such a hassle to move things in between.
It sounds like a skill issue. Just get good, noob.
No,
No.
I refuse. I refuse to try. Oh, come on. Oh, I forgot my cat's out. Jerk. I'm trying to catch these cats. I kill them.
I figured out a new business plan, business model.
Oh, what are they gonna do?
There's this guy that I know.
Marty knows a guy.
Yeah. Hey, it starts off slow sometimes, you know. Anyways, there's like an old drunk barefoot guy that hangs around like this gas station, like right near the guy's house, and so he'd always like joke around with him, and you know, and then he put him like on Instagram, and so anyways, it went viral because the guy he would say he's a big Alabama fan, and he'd go, "Oh, give a piss about nothing but the Tide," and and the guy's barefoot and just an old redneck, and so anyways, like this caught on and just went nuts, and the guy's got over 300,000 Instagram followers now.
Oh, God.
And he's been to Alabama. They've like taken him to games and had him like treating him special. And then there's some famous black people I don't know that are on like Instagram that probably have like millions of followers. And anyways, they had him on, and then they had him on like the kind of like College Game Day, one of those shows. And then Dave Portnoy, whatever.
Yeah, the
He's doing like a shirt with him, and all the proceeds are going to help him build his house or something. 'Cause
Wow.
he literally lives in like an old shack. I mean, it's really sad. But anyways, it's funny because like the guy, he's just taking advantage of this old barefoot drunk that was in a gas station. he's like his manager now or something probably.
Bum Fights has made it. Has
Yeah.
made it.
Yeah, he did.
An old
it's hilarious,
crack
though.
station at a gas station that says "Go Tide" just makes more money than me. That's
Oh,
always
no, it's
encouraging.
sad. Yep.
I'm glad I
Have to
went to
put a-
college.
I have to put a link in the chat for y'all. But, and then his other big thing was he always rated beers, so he would try like every kind of beer imaginable, and he'd be like, that's a 9.7 or that's a negative 3.2 or just dumb off the wall stuff. That's some good shit there. Yeah.
All right. It's a little jank, but I'll live with that. It's almost a house.
Were retards ever valued more before
man.
social media existed, or
Well,
I mean, you had to
Barnum
drive in the
times,
middle of the
but,
sticks
you know.
into those peep shows that 25 cents you can watch them, but
but they kept those guys in cages, you know. It's not like,
well, I mean, they live in the live in the pod now and eat the bugs, so
I
whatever.
guess so.
Yeah,
So, man.
either or. Potato.
Dude, that
potato.
house looks ridiculous. I'm such a horrible builder. It
It's
doesn't matter.
okay. Can't be worse than your Project Zomboid house that you made by the water.
It's like 7 months ago. How do you know any of this?
I don't know.
It's retention, man.
I have retarded retention. Like I forget stuff from yesterday, but then I remember random stuff. I think I remember because I died in it and you didn't want me to, and you got pissed off because I.
Again, you're not narrowing
Bled
it down at
everywhere.
all. So that game you died in out of incompetence or lack of game knowledge. Tell me more.
died in your house, and you're like, "No, get my house dirty."
What's
I
that
don't want a
key
dead
for?
Marty in my
Open
house.
lock treasure chests.
Yeah.
I'll never get the smell out.
Bad
Right.
smell.
I need poke friends. I'm gonna make some poke friends.
Absolutely. You always need more.
Poke, 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 poke. Poke, poke, poke. Poke,
More
poke, poker.
pals. More pals.
So now that I figured out that some are better at some things, some are others. Like
Yeah.
some guys are for watering things, and
Exactly.
I
Proficiency.
just can't remember which one is which though.
Yeah. Like
Look in your
Cativa,
pal deck.
mine.
Oh wait, don't I have the PAL deck? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to get them before it tells me.
I also got
Sorry, man.
Guess I'll have to like level up your base too to unlock more slots for your pals. Let's see.
Oh,
How do I?
that guy didn't make it.
I already. Oh, I need to build a shoddy bit.
Oh, he did make it.
He lives. Oh, I need to build it indoors. I have to build a house now. Darn it. Can't live outside. I saw someone trying to like do like a run where we only captures human beings.
You can capture humans?
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh yeah.
It's
And
hard.
they,
It's hard, but you can do it.
and when you sell them, they actually have the best price.
Really?
Dude, that guy's shooting at me.
Yeah.
Human beings.
Let's hide in my house. Here, shoot away, son of a bitch.
Defend yourself. First Amendment.
Yeah, I got a club and he's got a
Second
shotgun. I'm right on that. All right, so the wool gives wool and lemon, and he gets transport, farming, and handiwork. So I wanted a wool farming guy,
Oh yeah, you need to get the cloth for sure.
and I
fucking hell.
need a watering guy.
Oh, yeah, you need a pangolin or something like that.
Yeah, penguin. Do they have baby seal pals?
I'm trying to think if they do.
I like that.
I'm sure they'll be added.
They've got to have something.
back in club.
I got a new idea for a logo, like a slogan for this game. It should be something like you've had to collect them all or something.
Yeah,
Well, already
'Cause it's like
done.
totally you want to get all of them.
yeah. Gotta acquire them all.
Yeah.
But
I
the
will
only-
admit it's weird because I don't know anything about Pokemon at all. So this is
well, the
this is
thing
this is the closest to Pokemon as I've ever gotten.
The thing is with Palworld, the only way you know you don't have them all is because you can check your technology tree, and some will remain a question mark.
Right.
Oh yeah. The tech tree.
God damn.
Don't you run from me, you son of a bitch.
I actually read an article that like people that were like in Pokemon or that played Pokemon as a kid like has a different section of their or shared a section of their brain.
Oh yeah, I saw your tweet on that.
And I-
Hey,
Are they serious,
daydreams.
or
I
is it
wonder, are
just,
they?
something? Is it something wonky or is it something legit? Like just some story or?
No, they're like it's like they're thinking like it's like visual because like the Game Boy was so small and like you had to focus in on like Pokemon on like like kind of like remember the specific Pokemon that might have like affected it, or that's kind of like why they're researching it, to try and figure out what parts of the brain may possibly relate to what. I don't obviously I'm not a brain surgeon, so I don't.
I'm gonna call this some kind of incel statistic. Date
Yeah.
Psych's probably gonna start talking about it.
Yeah, exactly, rate it.
Oh, thanks, man. Dude, that deer just ran over the penguin.
Oh, nice.
Just saved me a bunch of ass whooping. Hey, get back here, son of a bitch. Whoa!
Isn't there any?
Oh my god!
Oh no, are you getting your ass beat?
Yeah, I was hitting the penguin. Oh, that's because somebody else is there. Who is that?
Santiago there to help you out?
Is that who
no,
that was?
No, they're hitting the alpaca.
I didn't hit. The alpaca started beating up the penguins, and I was hitting the penguin. Then the alpaca jumped in front of him, took an errant whack to the knee, and he's like, well, sucks for this guy.
I'm gonna came the wrong.
Gonna send him
neighborhood.
to Poke Heaven. I should have called in to work for this. Hey, Tom, you'll get him next time, sir. We haven't had you on in a long time, by the way, so I kind of miss you.
That's right, Tom. I love it when you say A and boot. I love it. It's really
I
great.
give you a boot.
Exactly.
boot up your ass,
you need
boy.
more Canadians on the stream.
He's like, I don't say boot. I was like,
We're not allowed. It's illegal until 2025.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still.
Part of a new content laws.
Oh fuck, idiot!
put a Instagram with that Roll Tide Willie in the chat and the internal and then the one here.
Okay.
But he had a clip with that. I guess the guy's name is Brucey. I guess he's popular. But anyways, it did one clip did 15 million YouTube, 75 million TikTok views, 52 million Twitter, and 40 million Instagram. Nuts. Yeah, just that one stupid clip.
I'm just imagine like some like Jonah Jameson person. We need this. Vom on our channel.
Dude,
right
they're
now.
all fighting each other. Actually, this
Wait.
might work out. I can. They can help me beat up the guy.
Ah, damn it! I made a mistake. I'm wanted for assault.
Already sexual assault. No.
Yeah.
Go to the gas station. Get me more Kraken.
Near the ruins, there's an NPC sitting there, and I accidentally hit the attack button and hit her. God damn it!
Oh, you hit her. Oof. I mean, that happens. It happens to anybody. You know, she started talking smack, and then
Yeah.
sudden, hit a
She,
show.
was,
What's
she,
up?
she wasn't giving any, so I tried to force it.
Yeah, nice.
You know,
Great jokes.
I mean,
Perfect for the gaming channel.
I mean, John Majors. It can happen to a guy like John Majors, a great actor. You know, it can happen to anybody.
Hey, speaking of could happen to anybody, what's this? All of a sudden, the WWF has its own like mini Epstein Island. You heard about
Does it?
this?
No, I haven't.
All right, I don't know the details, but I guess something to do with Brock Lesnar
Okay.
and Vince taking dumps on interns and paying them to be quiet about it.
Well, yeah. I mean, Vince was always that's been known, but I don't know anything about Brock Lesnar.
Well, I don't know, something to do with like he's complicit in it. I don't know. It's got some Epstein Island vibe. I barely follow it, so it's much more funnier than
Yeah.
my head. Like my head canon is better than the reality, most likely.
Ah, one of those things.
Yeah.
Like, did I build this? I'm like, oh god. No, I knew about Vince. You know, like which I kind of figured. You know, he banging the interns and telling them to keep quiet. Not that. That crazy.
Man, there's this Melpaca that's like half beat up, and I kind of want to.
It's tempting.
Like he'll kill me, but if I can get 3 more penguins to fight him,
Exactly. Get your army together. It's like.
well, I haven't
Twitter.
had one of my guys fight yet. I want them to. You know what? Whatever. You can get away this time, buddy.
We're gonna win.
Let's go back home.
Captiva.
Who doesn't have an island nowadays? I
Yeah.
know, right?
That's how you know you're rich. You gotta have an island where.
Yeah. Where's your slave island? And just for
Goddamn
the 80s
cop.
nostalgia, you need like a midget tattoo kind of guy. And like every time I come here, say the plane, boss, the plane. And they're
Yeah.
like, what? Just do it.
Would like to have a guy like that. Little
He's
guy.
the mini me of the 80s.
I miss when they used midgets in wrestling. I think they may still use them, but I think it's kind of like considered
That's
in
the
bad
s-
taste.
Yeah, well, the smaller ones do. There's, I think AEW has like a midget. Or,
No midget.
I don't know what the
There's
term
little
is, guys.
people. What's
Yeah.
the non-offensive thing for dwarves?
I can't keep track.
Hobbits?
But apparently there's a bunch of them, and they all have like 1990s style gimmicks and that, and it's pretty slick.
Cool.
Who are you talking about, you people?
Yeah. Those people.
Those people.
All right. My little lakefront property.
Mammo rest. Oh, God, I hate when they run.
What's
from
wrong
me.
with your mammos?
My mammo? They're resting. God,
Typical.
I need to make a bow so I can actually shoot these stupid things. They're running from me. Quit running.
Oh, that's right. So the bow is good for capturing them too, or it's only for killing?
I mean, killing. But sometimes if you shoot them once, they'll like stop and fight you instead of running from you all the time. Like I can't even catch this stupid thing. Bastard. Little bastard.
All right. So how we doing on my things here?
Okay, box.
I want more Pokeballs or pal. What do they call them? Pal spheres?
Pal spears, yeah.
Oh, they are pal spheres. I was
Yeah.
just guessing. I'm liking this GoBot terminology.
Yeah, exactly. We got to make it different. Like ball sounds too close.
Pal sphere rolls off the tongue,
Spear,
doesn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
definitely does.
Speaking of animal abuse, we have a master at it.
Martin?
Do you know?
Alive.
Oh,
What
no,
up?
Mish.
Oh, it's that guy.
Yes. The
Hey,
master
bro, I
of
think there's camels in this one. Do you want one?
Oh yeah, get that Melpaca.
Oh, yeah.
Looking fine.
When did you guys decide to play this game?
Why did we?
Friday?
Blame it.
When did you decide?
Yesterday.
Blame it on Dave.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
technically, as soon as it came out, It was kind of, the writing was on the wall.
I was in this before it was cool. Before it sold 8 million copies.
Dave was copy 7.
Yeah.
So I need beds.
Come on.
Can you put the beds inside, or do you want to leave them outside?
I leave them outside just so they don't like have less issues pathing. I mean, they'll still have issues pathing because
You know what? I kind of
the
like
AI
your...
is moronic. But I usually leave them outside, so hopefully that they might be a little easier to.
I like how you put it.
Oh, Cremis! I'm gonna kill it like Marty kills dogs.
Jeez. Oh, I don't know if I'm here. Oh, I should be making a... I keep forgetting to add my guys to the thing, so they can do the thing.
Oh yeah,
How's everyone doing, guys?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Can't complain.
Actually, do you want a real answer?
Yeah.
So the book is done. The audio book is done. I literally have no more work, and I'm stressed out because I'm like, I should be doing something. So I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to read a book. I'm trying to play Pokemon or Palamon with you guys. It's hard.
You're struggling with this piece.
Yeah, I do feel the same whenever I take some time off.
Yeah, and Tom's here saying in chat, I've done more bans on this channel than every other channel combined. In fairness, it's really only one guy.
Yeah.
Because Allie, in her infinite wisdom, she and Torsha had that dude that was stalking them, and then he got a fixation on me, and now we're effed.
No.
Thought he was supposed to get that new job at Microsoft he was making up. Just watch, though. One day, man, I'm going to get Selena-ed by this guy, and you guys, I'm going to tell you. I told you.
But I do not know how does he have the time to troll.
Well, if you don't have anything else on the go.
Yeah, come on. This is life, sadly.
Okay, you can't... I'm just hoping some new e-girl would pop up. That would be great. Like a Pearl or something.
Yeah. Take him off, yeah. Will it be a trad e-girl or just like a regular e-girl?
Doesn't even matter to me at this point.
Just somebody new.
Yeah.
Fresh
Having
new.
said that, it did take Anthony Johnson like 3 years to finally get over it.
Yeah.
And he had to have a kid, so it's like...
It takes time to heal, you know?
Yeah.
Heal those wounds. Those wounds from the rectum that they took.
Plus the fact, 10 years from now, you're going to be a senator or something, and then he's going to be like, I've saved my dossier of Dave. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, son of a...
Oh, no.
That one time you were talking about killing dogs on a live stream, and bam.
I was laughing about it like, he hates dogs.
Yeah, and in Florida, you can love meth, but you can't hate dogs.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone loves dogs. That did Mitt Romney and that dog on the top of his car. That was over for him.
I didn't
forgot
even
about
kill
that
the dog. I just didn't. I just laughed at him.
it was just like that's how we transport them.
Well, I was talking about my dog story. I was
Oh.
talking about like Senator Dave's like, I didn't even kill the dog. I just laughed at the story.
It is funny, though, how Mitt Romney had the exact same story as Clark Griswold's Family Vacation. You guys remember that scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a dog, and they accidentally had him like hitched to the back of the trailer.
Oh,
then
yeah.
then forgot and just kept driving.
The cop pulls up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
I should beat you to death, sir.
You sicko. Well, I mean, at least Mitt didn't just had the dog in a carrier on top of the car.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure
Or
a
something
dog
about
would-
Mary when the dog had the
probably
full
like it.
bandage on, and they just left it at the top of the car.
Oh, no.
That one was funny. We need those 2000s movies to come back, the gross out comedies.
Yeah.
Like old school in that.
And now we just have Lady Ballers trying to bring it back.
Oh, dear.
So ridiculous.
I know. I'm like, oh, God, this is just a self-insert.
We're gonna just have them redo every like cool guy movie, but with the
Make
all
it
female
shit.
cast. Yeah.
What's the
old
rotate
school.
key for your builds?
The scroll wheel, I think.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Thank you, sir.
Have like old school with all females, and they have like the Will Ferrell character as like Amy Schumer, and you just throw up the whole time.
Yeah. We don't need funny.
We got women. Well, I mean, if it has women in it, it's probably not.
Yeah. Here, she'll just give us one of those, like, you know, those outtakes they do. It's like she just talks about her vagina for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Everybody's giggling on the side here. You're like, I don't think they're doing it right.
It's like Nikki Glaze. He doesn't do anything but that shit.
Which
Oh,
one's
yeah.
Nikki Glaze?
That's all female comedian. Right?
Actually, I don't mind Elsa Schrodinger,
I
and
haven't
I'm
seen
getting into Chrissy Mayer.
Christy Mayer. I haven't
Interesting.
watched some of her
Ooh.
stuff.
I mean, she
getting
just
into
rants
her?
on the troons, so that's probably where the
Okay.
attract.
Yeah, that's always
Did you-
fun.
Ryan, didn't you mean Eliza Schertzinger?
I can't pronounce her. I'm not Deutschlander.
Hey, where'd Beast go? Oh, no, 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 no.
Mayor,
Call him up. All right.
just reading some work emails.
Oh, dude, you
Still,
gotta
you're
take a
you're
break
working way
sometime.
too hard, man. Take a break.
That's right.
That's a new, it's your new
Misha, I
job
bet
been
you-
going well.
Yeah. Misha, I bet you're one of
can't
those guys
complain,
that
dude.
brags about how many emails you've read today as part of like your work.
No, dude, I wish. Like, don't have time to read the emails. That's why I'm doing it after work.
That's the flex. Dude, I have like 300 emails in my inbox when somebody's complaining about his job.
You think you got it bad?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you. What about me?
You fucking bastard.
2, 4, 6. I want a 7th one.
Good old bat. Who doesn't love a bat?
There. Taylor Tomlinson. I don't know that one. And that's
Yeah,
weird.
you-
Like I don't know a lot of new comics because I really hate new TV and new movies, and I'm tired of it all, and I just gave up.
Well, there's a lot of shorts on YouTube over
That's good.
comedy.
Good lord. Good job, Paul Potato and Tom Canuck. Golly. We got a spur for sure today. Wow.
Oh, Palworld's bringing all the crazies out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually, I didn't bring up my chat. No,
All
there's
right, I
no.
need a shoddy
Hey,
bed.
It's just Jack. I only have Jack, which
Get Jack, get that Dutch prick
yeah,
out of here.
that's probably worse
Yeah.
than all of them combined.
Jack Mehoff.
No pals.
Hey
are your
guys, I
friends.
have Legos. Isn't that weird? Shut up.
You wants to see my new Lego dildo? It's so cool.
Oh no, that's gotta be rough.
But no, I can't watch anything now because if I have to watch one more movie or TV series that grabs Schwarzenegger surrounded by a bunch of snarky catty millennials
No,
solving
no.
crimes, I'm gonna shoot myself.
Yeah.
I
Which
swear.
one is-
Which one
Oh, you
isn't
mean,
that? There's like 4 of them. It's
Yeah.
like how The Rock has 6 movies where he looks exactly. He's always the stepfather who's ex-military dressed in
God.
khaki.
Yeah.
Rock
Yeah.
has like one person he plays himself.
Yeah. And it's all
Oh,
just
dude.
advertisements for his tequila brand anyway, so who cares?
Yeah, there's like the Jungle Boat, there's Jumanji, and then there's the Journey to the Center of the Earth, and it's like all of it's all
And then
the
he did a
same.
remake to his own movie,
What?
didn't he? I think it was him.
I don't know. It surprised me.
Anyways, yeah. So for Schwarzenegger, there's a TV show where he's a CIA spy with a bunch of snarky millennial CIA spies. And then there's one where he's a sheriff in a town surrounded by a bunch of other snarky ones. And they got Steve-O in that in case you're like, oh, I remember Jackass.
I don't.
Oh, that guy's still alive? How is he still alive?
Well, he uses a catheter to pee. But I mean, other than that, he's fine.
Oh god.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Really?
Oh, no, not Steve-O. The other one. Who's the main guy?
Damn
Oh,
it.
Johnny
Men in
Knoxville?
Black.
Johnny Knoxville?
That's the one. Knoxville was in that one.
Oh.
All right,
yeah.
a feed box.
Get in my ball.
I miss my Colin. I should have been the snarky character in some little like halfway retarded show.
You kind of are. And it kind of is.
Better. Kind of is.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Berry plantation. Feed
That
box.
was very nice.
Get the plantation.
I'm gonna build
going.
some clothes.
Oh, artisan, hell yeah.
I could be your retard that you take advantage of, and you like grow like a huge social media.
Marty,
presence.
you are the Millhouse of the T-Rex army. It's set. It's done.
Yeah, we just ain't gone viral yet, though.
I just need to be able to make enough money that I can like hire you as my, Dick Masterson's Vito or any of those
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
guys.
Yeah, I'll be like the Mr. Beast guy that's your buddy and then turns trans.
Dude, if ratings get bad, do what you got to do.
Even without a penis, I still love you.
Oh, dude,
Bring
have
up
y'all
the. Oh, go.
Oh, no, I was just saying, y'all heard the like trans stories where it's like they try to silence the people, but the guys that like had the
Oh,
fake vaginas, like
the ones that
they
want to go
say-
back, I've heard they silence.
Yeah, like they're like you have just a constant like wound down there where your dick used to be, and it smells like the skunk all the time, and
Yeah.
you have infections, and it's like God. It's
Yeah.
like,
Well, I mean,
that's
it's
a nightmare.
It's essentially just an open wound.
Yeah. Oh, it's a nightmare.
Oh,
Anyways, I had to bring y'all down with that.
No, it's I know the one. It's not great
Yeah.
for we're talking about Palamon
Yeah.
here, but
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm about to open a wound in this box part.
Oh yeah.
Love the transition. Love it.
I'm bringing it back to bring it back to Palma.
Right.
I just realized the box in my house, these guys probably can't reach it, so I should probably
It was, I don't know, you probably haven't been reading it, but the guy that made this game, like when he was asked about like type 1 and 2 instead of like male and female, was like, we had decided to add that because Americans like to make ugly characters. What's his reasoning for it?
I like that actually. That's a pretty clever way of saying you guys are ridiculous. So is a Japanese developer on this one
Yep.
then, or
Japanese
Yeah.
event.
that's why I like it.
Yeah.
It's like the budget of like 7 million, and like they've already sold like 8 million copies. So it's probably gonna outsell Pokemon.
I would laugh so hard if it outsold like Pokemon proper.
Yeah, I will too.
Hey dude, I got your beds. Just sit in them and sleep, you stupid wank.
Enough more than I can shoot here.
Dude, I'm so hungry.
Go foul mouth. Save me. Oh shit! He snuck up behind me.
Wooden chest.
Are you
Alright,
talking
so
about
you
hungry
guys-
in the game or hungry in real life?
In the gang.
Hungry
See, I'm
in the
thirsty.
game?
I thirst for vengeance.
Oh God. I'm pretty starving, man. I don't normally eat breakfast, but I could eat like anything right now. Like I saw a pack of rice a minute ago, and I was like, man, that would look good.
What's a pack of rice?
Oh no! Don't make
I'm not
fun
even
of me.
joking. I'm like, what is that?
It's like the
Like minute rice?
Uncle Ben's. It's like a little pack. You put it in the microwave for like 90 seconds. Yeah,
I can see why you said I don't. Oh no.
yeah. Don't make fun of. That's my hard shell tacos.
Oh.
Comfort food. Good old Uncle Ben's.
It's like you just
It's not very
disappointed me,
comfortable.
Marty. I'm not upset. I'm disappointed, Marty.
Like I've showed you the key to rice. It's easy. Just 10 minutes in the microwave and then you come back and it's done.
Yeah,
And it's
I've done
perfect
that
every
before.
time.
It is. I think that's one of the only two of your cooking videos that I've done with the rice and the.
Dude, your nigs have gotten just mwah. You know? Yeah, that was the one video of yours I liked. Like, well done. Self-esteem crushed.
No, it's just I'm not fisting to do the pate or the what's the ones that are really hard, like
Rolling those
curry or
omelets look
something,
pretty
or-
hard.
Yeah, the omelets are the hard one. The pate is actually easy. And it's just the technique. I still screw it up. I made
Yeah.
300 of them in a year just to be sort of competent at them, and it's a skill that degrades so fast. Like right now, it would take me another 30 to get used to it again.
Yeah, seeing some like those Japanese chefs would like just roll it perfectly and they cut it and just like falls open over the rice.
Oh, yeah, the Oniyomiyagis. I
Yeah,
think that's what
like-
they call that one.
Yeah, omni rice or whatever.
What's the one where like you do?
It's amazing.
It's almost like a chocolate pork thing or something. A mole.
Oh,
or
the mole
something?
pork, yeah. It's
Yeah.
not real mole. Like, there was a bunch of old school Mayan Mexicans that got really mad at me, but I just
Don't
like it
anger
because I
them.
learned it from somebody was doing chili, and they said to use cocoa. And I'm like, really?
Oh yeah. I've done
Yeah,
that.
it turns out it's great as a thickener and a savory, because like the old Aztecs, that's how they used to use it, was like hot spices. And then once you do it, you never go back. You realize that's how you get that brown chili flavor, texture, and mouthfeel.
I'm just picturing like these guys from the movie Apocalypto like wanting to chase you with arrows.
Nice.
I'm trying to picture what kind of noise they would make too. Maybe like a
What's the
regular
most
indie noise.
racist
Oh, no,
noise
no,
I
no.
can think of.
Ooga Booga is, I think, the safest one I can use.
Hookah booga, that's great.
Ooh, a Nightwing is all beat up. Here, guys, I gotta go. Where'd he go? Oh, that's why, because Dave's here whooping them.
Dave,
Look at him here wearing clothes.
I'm here.
I'm in
He.
civilization.
So, question: are you using your pokey or your pals to help beat up the bird?
Yeah, in this case, yes. Since
Okay, so will they just beat him up? Like if you don't stop them, will they kill him?
oh yeah, they'll kill him. A lot of times
so
you
you
have to
have
be
to-
careful. Yeah,
Got it.
like if I've been fighting like a tougher pal, I'll have him out to like help me get it low, and then like I'll usually put him back in, so I can like just like either hit him a little bit, or just like keep throwing balls at him until I get him.
Yeah, but you can only get out one at a time. There can't be any more of them.
Really? I have like 3 hotkeys. I thought you were able to get 3 out.
No,
No,
well, you can only
just
have one
one.
at a time. No, there are, I think, are accessories that let some certain pals fight by your side, even when they're in your not out of the ball.
Learning something new every day.
No, they need to be outside of the ball. Then you need to press F to use the pal.
Oh yeah.
But it only is applicable when you've made the
Plantation
item required for that specific pal.
Yeah.
So I need some berry plantations now.
Attack this thing, you dummy.
Wood and stone.
Oh, John Watts, thank you. That's for the compliment.
Has Couch died yet? I haven't. I did accidentally the once,
I've already done.
but that wasn't even my fault. You can get
Yeah, you
something
just
for
did it.
Dare Dream later where it will always be out. It can cause issues if you're trying to capture it. Oh, okay. I was wondering about that. I saw them and they looked small and low level, but I try not to mess with new Pokepals yet.
those
can be a
those
pain in the
mammo
ass.
rests you may want to avoid.
Oh, the big one? Yeah, I looked at him. I'm like, there's no way he's not designed to one-shot me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's also like level 34, if I'm not mistaken, the first one you meet here.
Oh yeah.
So it's like way above you.
And we'll build 2 berry. Oh no, we can only build 1. We can build 2.
So how's things in Canada? Is it still cold?
It is awesome right now.
Really?
Trudeau, everybody hates him so much. Even the reporters that he's paid to write favorably on him, even they're roasting him at his press conferences.
Oh,
The Supreme Court just said, no. Trudeau just basically, illegally went against the Constitution. So now it's like
No.
enshrined in law that he's an asshole.
oh,
And everybody's just kind of waiting out the clock. It's either the socialists, the commies there, decide to finally stop backing him, or we wait till we wait till 2025 and there's an election. They're getting desperate. They're like they're calling him Trump.
oh no.
Oh wow.
Polyev is Trump. What's he doing? Oh, he's doing populist far right terror antics. Like what?
Oh, God.
Everybody's learned that whole meme of like, what are you talking about?
Oh no.
Because it's evil.
Yeah, evil.
The one reporter, oh, is I hate talking politics and news, but this one was hilarious. The one was like, "Is this what you brought us here for?" At the press conference. Is this why we're here?
Oh no.
She's like, I have an episode of Netflix to watch. What are you doing?
asking how the weather was, but I mean that's interesting.
Unless I have to.
Dude, it's like 70 degrees down here. Like I'm about miserable because it's just rainy and hot, and we went from like 15, 20 degrees the other day, like to this. Nuts.
It's sunny here. I like it.
Yeah.
We're at,
Oh, we're
I'm
not
trying to think in
funny.
American, probably 15 degrees. Almost,
Oh,
no, not quite
darn.
0.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like negative 15
Yeah,
Celsius.
That's pretty cold.
But it's more than that. We also have like a giant wind tunnel in my area because the trees haven't grown big enough yet. So when you walk out there, it's just going to whoop your ass and suck your moisture from your body.
Whip you and suck you. Yeah.
I swear to God, Marty.
How's your
I just really hard up. Yay, women's hockey.
Oh, did you see the one about the UFC?
Nuh-uh.
There was a UFC match in Toronto, and then all of a sudden, the crowd at just a random part for about 4 minutes starts chanting "Fuck
Oh,
Trudeau."
yeah.
It's like NASCAR.
Oh yeah, it's literally that.
The one fighter, like, he's hilarious. He's like, he goes on these political rants. Like, I saw one about, like, he's anti-gay or LGBT or something, and then...
Oh yeah, they're the worst.
Yeah. And it's like, the reporters try to catch him in something, it's like, and they're like, just double down, like, yeah, they're stupid. It's a mental illness. And they're hoping people will apologize. It's great.
I think everybody's just like, I'm tired of it. Everybody's tired of it.
Over it. Even the liberals are, I think.
Yeah. Well, and once they finally were racist once, they're like, wait, this is wrong too? I thought it was just the evil stuff. Like, no.
It's not how it works. It never stops.
Yeah, it's like you said about your communist thing. It's like, yeah, they came for people down the road, then they came for the neighbors, and now they're coming for me. Oh, no.
And that's the problem. My girl and I occasionally drive through a bunch of neighborhoods to get to like the vets or whatever, and we'll pass by the rich neighborhoods of like $5 million homes. There's like 50 of these neighborhoods in Toronto, which is crazy. And I looked, and we're like, I bet you each one of these guys votes for Trudeau too, because they don't have a care in the world, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's like, we need the homeless, the guys, the crazies, the stabby people. We need to get them up there into those neighborhoods, and we're gonna start enforcing laws like tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Well, that's like what they're doing down here with busing all the migrants to all the cities, and they're finally catching on.
Saw that. That's funny. Hey, Sanctuary City, we got something for you. It's funny too, because it costs them more money to ship them to New York than it does to send them back to Mexico. They're like, no, it's about sending a message.
Yeah. I mean, the court just like, think the Supreme Court said they couldn't use barbed wire and some of that stuff now, which is unfortunate. Like,
oh yeah, or
I guess it's like Texas can't put up their own barricades. Is I think the issue, because according to the Constitution, the border security is
federal.
Oh,
I get it. So it's not that it's humane or something. It's just not your responsibility.
Yeah, like it should be the federal place's job. Of course, they're not actually doing it. So that's the Texas's point is, if they're not doing the job, we should.
Here, workbench, statue of power.
Of course, it was one of the female conservative Supreme Court justices that decided against it.
Whamming every time.
Exactly.
I should probably use my stat points, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I really like carry capacity.
Oh, that's right. Do I want carry or do I want... I'll take some carry. How many do I have? Oh, there is. And I'll do some stamina and a little bit of attack.
I know people are upset about that ruling or whatever, but I'm okay with it.
Texas decided to just ignore it, didn't they? They're like, yeah, okay, thanks, bro.
And then they got like a few days until whatever they, I don't know, make them do it, whatever. Mm-hmm. But I mean, the thing is, it's not going to keep them bringing people over, and you've got them like pushing kids through it anyways. They're going to bring their kids anyways. So, I mean, you just got kids getting ripped up by a razor wire. It's like, it don't matter. Just go ahead and pull it up. They're going to get through anyway.
Are they though? Like, I don't know. I just see that one stupid photograph that everybody's using where it shows like, I need you to just stand there and look horrible.
Yeah.
And I think about, I don't know,
barbed wire.
And I don't know if you guys are going to remember this, but there was an old photo of the Congo War, and there was a bunch of kids in a thing, all passed out permanently. I'm trying to use some euphemisms here.
Yeah.
But and then everybody was taking photos of it, and this one reporter went and took like 10 feet back and took a photo, and it was basically like 18 reporters looking like vultures, just closed in on these few bodies.
Yeah.
And that's just the impression I get now, and everybody's showing that stupid barbed wire photo.
Yeah, exactly. Damn kids.
Maybe I'm heartless. Then again, maybe I'm right.
I'm not crazy about being emotionally manipulated.
Yeah, not a fan of it either.
Which is exactly what that stuff's designed to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Talking about that, I don't know if you're talking about the video where there's like a buzzard and it's like about to eat like an Ethiopian kid, and anyways, like the photographer doesn't intervene, and So, anyways, I think the kid might have wound up dying. Anyways, the guy won like the Picture of the Year award. And anyways, like I think 6 months later, he committed suicide because he was like, felt terrible about it because he was a piece of crap.
Yeah, well, I mean, the
No, that's
non-intervening,
happy
it's
ending.
like a smart thing because at wartime photography, if you start intervening, like they were considered a combatant and you're open fire, right?
I don't even know if this was war. I think it was just like famine stuff down in.
Yeah. Oh no, I get that. I
Africa.
just mean as a general principle, they're supposed to report and just stay out of it.
Oh yeah. I know.
Then again,
Right.
like, I wish these journalists would be the ones. Like, I don't even care anymore. They can't pass on fast enough. I'm trying to use euphemisms here to express how much hate I have right in my heart.
Mm.
All right, fine. I heard it, but at least
What?
they're
They're begging
fired,
people to
though.
open their homes now? Oh, dude.
That's
Please take
fun.
this meth head into your... Like, no. I ain't doing that.
Take this migrant into your house.
Oh, and apparently there's like 4 Batmans in Toronto. Because of this whole, like... Because of this whole open door policy
Canadian
for crime
Batman.
thing. They've got vigilantes out there solving crimes.
Solving.
And I'm like, I'm glad I'm here for it.
It's
I
like,
don't know why, but just having like a Canadian Batman makes me feel warm and fuzzy.
it's like seeing that those Indian guys like attack a guy robbing them.
Oh yeah,
like
that's
that,
the other
uh,
thing. When you hear these huge crowd, they always say, "Oh, out in Brampton," which is code here for a guy from India. Whenever you hear a Canadian story, if it's Brampton, it's codes for Indian, and if it's Mississauga, it codes for Asian.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah, we're pretty good at the euphemisms here.
now I know my Canadian racism.
And then Trump is he's a Trumper as well. That's just your dumb American.
Dude, there's a whole extra level of that's annoying too, because it's Canadians they watch too much American TV, and so they think they're American. So every now and then, if the liberals want to get a foothold and some quick points, they'll talk about gun control as if like we have assault rifles or something, military grade assault rifles roaming the streets.
Yeah.
People are panicking. It's like, bro, you're talking about a hunting rifle. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
This one's got a laser on it.
Yeah, but Canadians, right? They watch too much TV and like, oh, we need to get rid of that too.
Oh
No, we
my,
don't.
got hunting
If
rifles.
anything, we could use a couple of them. That'd be nice.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
Ah! Right in the boot. Putting fake Batman as the Batman Begin movies was it's a genius move. I agree. All right, so what do I need to do here? 5 more
The-
Lambles. Oh, I need Lambles and I need chickens.
The Vigilantes is like that movie, or I guess it was maybe a documentary on Netflix. It was don't F with cats or something,
Yeah.
and it was where these people, I think they were in Montreal, but anyways, they like say solve like a serial killer or something, like a crime, and they were like using like that weird stuff for like, you can take like any kind of like picture and figure out exactly where it is, and like they figured like right down to where the apartment was for the guy, and then like dug records, and just it's crazy. They went really deep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Dude, I can't not kill these stupid Pokepiles. I have too much damage now.
You're
No.
too strong.
You joke, but I am.
Use the force.
Too much hate in your heart.
There we go.
Powering you.
Too much hate in my heart. Shut up. Germans think the police has to read them their rights just like in the movies. Oh, the Miranda thing?
Oh,
I mean,
They-
technically they do, but I think people miss that about cops too, is that they can break the law and you're technically supposed to abide by it anyway and follow their orders, and then afterwards at court is where you sue them. But everybody's like, no, I'm filming, I'm safe. Like, sure you are, buddy.
Then they break the window and pull you out.
Yeah. You better hope you're the right race to get an effigy made for you.
Yeah.
have you seen the video? It's the Siamese twins
No.
are laying in bed, and one Siamese twin is jerking off.
Okay.
And
No,
so
I
they
missed
both
that
only
one.
have they both only have each like one arm. He's like, one the Siamese twin jerking off. He's like, can you help me? It's like they say if you use the other hand, it feels like somebody else is doing it. It's like, no, you're sick. What's wrong with you? And he's like, well, okay, well, I'll make you then. He's like uses the force, like he like forces the guy's arm over to his dick.
God
Starts
damn
jerking
it,
off.
Marty.
Oh,
Where do you find this stuff, Marty?
And then-
Marty, I walk in and you're talking about Siamese twins jerking each other off. Really?
It's great. And then the other Siamese twins like, oh yeah, I'll show you, I'll teach you a lesson. Then he makes his hand go on his dick, so both of
Wait,
them are
there's
jerking
two?
each other off. Yeah,
ah.
because they only share, they have two arms and it's two bodies, and so anyways, they're jerking each other off. They're like, yeah, I'm showing you. And then the dad walks in. He's like, damn it, I told y'all to stop pretending to be Siamese twins.
Oh,
Whoa.
there's the punchline.
They take their shirt off. Okay, Dad.
What?
That's great.
What is this on? Where did you find this? Is this like a live leak thing? Is live leak
It's,
still around?
it's TikTok and everything.
No,
It's,
TikTok, of course.
I put it out on a tweet. I said I found Rob and Bullrush.
Nice.
They didn't appreciate it. I don't think.
Why not?
Marty, you have the strangest fan fiction.
Yeah. It's funny, those
change
guys
everything.
can dish it out, but they can't seem to take it very well, can they?
Oh no.
Use your dodge key, it gives you... Oh, I didn't know about the immunity frames. That's useful.
So the whole Pokemon community is in an uproar because of this game. But what I'm
Right.
seeing now is mostly just Skyrim and with creatures that kind of look similar,
Yeah.
but it's not all that.
knock off Pokemon with like Valheim or whatever, like
The Lambo
Whatever
that Ryan
survival
now has, that kind of does look like an exact copy of.
Oh,
Well, Jack, you haven't seen the Pikachu yet.
Pikachu doesn't look that similar, in my opinion.
Yeah, Sparkit it's called.
Isn't it a
Right.
big buff mouse?
These Pokebros can eat a dick. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's like they are in an uproar, but most of them are in an uproar because it's so popular. Like this is what we've been missing in the games for years. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. You could always just play it and have fun with the rest of us instead of being a dope. But no. I have to act like a stupid Catholic woman who's just found the red pill yesterday.
Yes, I can. Make
Never did I ever thought that TRP would be compared to Pokemon, yet here we are.
Well, both of them have really shitty fans.
Yeah.
Oh, like Star Wars.
Lots of autism. That's the
Yeah. Dude, whoever invited, I want to blame Andrew. I think it's his fault.
Andrew.
But like whoever brought all these people in here bitching about, I just found Christianity 15 minutes ago. You guys are evil. I hate every one of these people.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone.
Troy was pissing people off because like some sovereign bruh or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm going Rob says that my timeline's a lot quieter because I'm just like, this one's an
Block.
idiot. I've limited myself to one goatsy a day and that's it.
Yeah. Did you see that one like Dune special like movie cup? It reminded
Oh,
me of your reminded
I
me
have
of what's
seen
in your
that.
tweets. I'm like, oh well, this looks like something odd.
I do like it. It is fun. All right. So what do I need now? 5 Lambles. Which one's? Oh, that's the sheep.
But like, is the objective to like catch them all, or what is it? Build your own
No,
civilization.
we're supposed to acquire most of them. That's
Yeah.
by legally we have to say it that way.
Acquire 100%
No, like the game is still under construction, but so far one of the main goals is to defeat all the main bosses in the 5 towers.
Yeah, fly
Okay.
your pals into the towers.
So, and they don't look like Ganondorf, Bowser.
No.
Well, wasn't it you,
Ripley-
Dave, telling me their legal team cleared all this stuff before they went live
Yeah,
with it,
I
just
mean
in case?
that doesn't mean Pokemon couldn't sue them, but considering how far and how popular it's gotten, I
Oh, they'll probably try to buy them out.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a settlement if there is anything. But
Why
I
is
should
beating up Evie? He's beating up Evie. What
I
the
didn't
hell?
want to. I just wanted to hurt him a bit, but I've upgraded my attacks to where it's just tough enough that yeah.
I'm just roughing them up a bit.
Yeah, problem is I'm
He
too good at
made you
it.
do it. He made you do it. That's
Why
that's
you
what's
making me
going
do
on.
this?
Yeah, look what he's wearing.
Yeah.
He's wearing a white fur coat. Those are polar bears or seals.
Oh, fucking hell, I'm far from ready.
Yeah. Okay, don't mess with the llamas. They'll fuck you up. And I ain't even trying to play with that guy.
Whoa.
The worst part is, I don't know, if I start beating this guy up in front of these guys, do they get mad at me or do they care?
Certain ones do and certain ones don't. It's,
No, one is
hard to
white,
tell.
one is brown. I think you're safe.
Oh, that's pretty racist of
Jesus.
you.
Is he still here?
He pops in and out now and again. He has maybe still some internet connection issues where he's at.
Boom.
my second gag.
These guys are good to have, though, because they mine for you. They can get you stone.
Oh, yeah.
And then the guys with the mushroom caps, those are the wood ones.
I need a woodcutter guy right now. I need to go.
Oh, so you can even make them work for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and each one does different things.
That's one of the big premises of the game. It's like it's like a base building automation type of thing.
Oh.
So like getting
Oh, so
cows
you don't
to
build
automate.
things with Pokemon? You actually just use them for fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Pokemon itself, you just catch them and you fight with them. They don't do shit for you.
Yeah. I mean, you can ride on them sometimes, but
Yeah, and
look
then
at
there was
this.
the thing with the TMs, the technical machines moves.
So in other words, this is better than Pokemon.
in certain ways, absolutely.
There's more to do.
Sweatshops. You know what? Sweatshops are good. With the obesity epidemic, we could use a little more sweat.
I agree.
These guys are actual... Yeah, they're actually friends. I have to feed them. I have to take care of them. I don't just shove them in my closet in a ball.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what that is, but I don't think he likes me.
What are you shoving in a closet?
Hey, Dutch boy, how do you pronounce that? Ike there, dear?
Let me see. Go walk closer to it. I can't read it.
Ike deer. Ike deer.
Ike, dude.
Wasn't that a boss in Valheim?
Yeah,
That does.
That was
that's how
Ike
tough
deer.
these guys are.
Is that some
Right.
sort of like Dutch or Slavic, lore?
I don't know.
Nordic.
Nordic, I
Nordic.
see.
Is this is this another one of Jack's blackface things?
all your crackers in your lore.
Oh,
Oh
God.
no, I think they're fighting my guys. Uh-oh.
Oh, so you can do army building even.
Oh my god, they're messing up my base!
No.
Oh, wow.
You're being invaded? Uh-oh. That deer.
Chesty would hate this. He does not have a good relationship with deer.
Oh yeah.
What happened? Oh, did he kill one?
No. You don't know that story? It's actually pretty funny.
Oh! Oh, he did not like me.
F.
Come on! I actually got this guy on the ropes. I can hopefully catch one.
I just remember the ferret story with Chesty.
Oh, I
that
don't know
one.
where anything is. Okay, come on.
It's madness.
The ferret
Complete madness.
story was where he was, I think, banging this broad, and her ferret started like licking his balls or something.
Oh man, they killed him.
What is it with animals that lick things that are chesties? Because like that's kind of like the deer story. He almost hit a deer with his car, but he stopped right in front of it, and the deer just looked at him,
Oh, no.
licked his headlights, and walked on.
Oh no!
Motherfucker got
scared.
away. Or wait, did you kill him?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
didn't
did I
kill
get
him,
him?
no. I think they're Pokemon or pals.
It did the 100% thing though. I should have had him.
Really?
Oh, F
What is-
you.
I see its
Or
dead
should-
body
should-
there.
Or did it
Yeah,
just-
well, I had him. I did the thing. It did the, 75, 80, 90, and then 100. And then some stupid cat bitch just punched him in the mouth.
He wanted to help.
sucks to be you.
He's just
And then I look over and I see you with the bow and arrow, so I can only assume it was your cat that effed me out of this.
Nah, my cat's out of it, inside his bowl.
Yeah. Right,
Like,
guys
can
go
you
have a
kill
hit.
them for food as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, some drop food.
You can feed.
Nice.
You can feed your pals their other pals. That's food.
Oh, cannibalism.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a circle of life,
there is-
Marty.
But Jack, they're very inclusive. You can also catch and sell people to the black marketeers.
Really? That is in line with my Sinterklaas tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Very
Is
Dutch.
it the black market or the regular black market?
Both. Because the black marketeer, they depict him with blackface. So yeah.
Oh well, either or.
He looks like that Dr. Livesey from the Russian, that Russian version of Treasure Island.
Yeah, with like a big
The pipe
shit-eating
and
grin.
yeah, the pipe and the giant grin. I'm like, ooh, that's scary.
What the? Where'd he go?
Wait till Krampus appears in Palworld. Whoa.
Oh,
All right, I got 5 Lambles.
nice.
Hey, that's more than Tate.
Ah,
Oh,
I take away my pals' passports.
That was cheesy, but it was funny.
it's fine. The
you'll
only reason I
never
don't
get
dunk
my-
on Tate more is because everybody's doing it now and it's lost its luster. I'm kind of a hipster that way.
Cool, yeah.
You were the
Oh,
first.
You'll
Yeah.
never get my last Lambo that's here. Oh,
Ryan is the instigator.
Dude, that was my favorite Tate moment, by the way, where they're like, they said they got all those Bugattis, but I clearly have one here at my place. They're like, all right, we'll take that one too. I was like,
Thanks. Thanks for telling me.
thanks,
best
buddy.
friends ever.
It's like, jam. It's like that poor coach. Well, I guess poor Coach Red Pill. It's like maybe wait until after you cross the border to say you're
Like,
safe.
has it been confirmed?
Yeah, by the family. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I'm not even gonna feel sorry for him. I'm like,
Yeah.
everything here could have been avoided.
Yeah, he did it to himself. Clout killed
Yeah.
him.
Cloud chasing into the grave.
And there's not a single person who's ever worked with him who said anything other than he's a thief and a grifter. So I get it. You're not supposed to mock the dead, but at the same time, Christopher Hitchens shit on Mother Teresa. I think I can have a pass on this one.
We need a dead trophies for Clout. Meow,
Ooh,
meow.
thank you, by the way. So shift left click will split a stack in half. What the hell's going
Oh,
on?
God.
Oh, dude!
Uh-oh.
Ryan, you can see it on the bottom right.
Gativa, die for me, please.
Damn it!
Don't let them kill
The
me.
instructions are on the bottom right of your screen.
Yeah, I'm mad now because I was gonna get one of them fire guys,
fire,
but they
huggy
keep
fire.
killing them just before I can
on.
throw the ball at them.
Come on, Barks, Huggy Fire. Let's do it. Let's do it.
So,
Also
okay.
the damage.
Ow!
Why aren't you doing it? Box Barks, you suck.
Is that a bad guy sheep?
So here you don't want them to faint, so you can catch them. Here you have to catch them before they faint.
Well, fainting is good. You just don't want them to die. But if you
Yeah.
let them lose health, you have a better chance of catching them. So you have to kind of toe that line.
Oh, Pangolin.
Ooh, now is the
I need to
That was the
escape.
best time.
Trying to escape before these milpacas kill me.
Okay, boys, let's go hunting.
I got my wife one of those alpaca sweaters.
Oh, is it
Pretty
comfortable?
cool.
You're swell.
Yeah, like she it's got to be really cold for her to wear it. She'll either just if it's
Santiago.
regular or kind of chilly, she'll sweat in it.
Yeah, I had
It's really
to build
warm.
it here. I had to build it all the way up here, Dave, because you guys were taking up all the flat spaces, and this was the only next one. And you can't build too close to somebody else's base, so they take that into account when the base building.
Yeah, we don't want the riffraff like you around here.
The
Where the hell
Dutch.
did
We'll
the
have the
thing go?
Dutch district.
Hey, he's
Good.
Belgian. That's different.
Belgium.
Oh, like the beer and the WEF.
And the chocolates and the socialism,
The-
and the crappy politicians that stretch everything
East
out.
India
you,
Trading
you
Company.
don't even have a government, Santiago.
Wasn't Belgium technically supposed to be France, but France wanted like a buffer zone, so they're like, no, you guys are Belgian.
No,
I get
it
that
wasn't
mixed
just
up.
France. It was
Belgium is actually half, and Santiago. Like, let me finish on this one.
Yeah,
like
go ahead.
the north used to be like Flandern, and that was part of the Netherlands, and the south of Belgium was part of France. And I don't know how it came to be, but that's all I know.
There was a convention at the end because they were sick and tired of the French-German wars before was the X amount, and they had to make a treaty. So they made an extra buffer zone, as Jack said, between France and Germany to shorten the borders a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And also Britain was afraid of the Netherlands increasing naval capacity, and because Flanders had Bruges and Antwerp, who were also very renowned historical ports, he wanted to reduce the impact. So
Shipbuilding is apparently in my blood. That's where it came from.
that's why they took Flanders, separated from the Netherlands, and put it together with a piece of France to create a buffer zone, and so everybody was happy. And also, the first king was a descendant of both from British and German Prussian royalty.
Well, this explains why there's only a one skin color Lego. We don't want any connections to be made to the East Indian Trading Company and shit like that.
As far as I
that's like
remember,
your-
if I have Bishop here, he is more. He remembers a lot more of this shit. His history teacher was grade A. I mean, the stuff this guy still remembers from back then is incredible.
I can't believe you guys are backing yourselves off of the East India thing. That's like the Mongols saying Genghis who? It's like that's your one
Oh,
flex.
no. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. Well, I mean, everybody in history did some horrible things. Let's just say it like that.
I'll put it this way: Edmonton is still bragging about the 1986 Oilers. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
No, but like in
Did they dress
Amsterdam,
on that?
you have like the national ship museum, and they have a replica of one of the East Indian trading ships, and it's an absolute beauty. I used to go there as a kid a lot with my dad. That thing is absolutely gorgeous.
You know what else is gorgeous? That sweet moment.
Yeah,
Hanging out,
haven't been in years.
bonding over slavery.
Yeah.
I was a kid. I didn't know what that was. I just like, that's how Black Pete
shit.
came here.
Yeah. In chains. That's why they throw him down the chimney. He wasn't allowed to use the front door.
All of a sudden, the lore just got a whole lot weirder.
Oh, speaking of weirder, my girl made me watch it's the not Harry Potter, but the Harry Potter world.
You mean
Fantastic
What's that
Beasts
stupid
and Where
show
to
called?
Find 'Em?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's based on that, but it's like a movie now,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
I don't
3
remember
movies.
anything about it other than it annoyed me. And the fat short dude had a wand, and then he was like the chosen one. It's kind of like Star Wars, but Luke was a short fat incel. And it was like the weirdest thing.
Worst movie review ever.
I mean, if you grew up with Harry Potter, I get you like it a lot. But like,
Yeah, and
if
it
you-
looked a
if
lot
you've never-
like World War II kind of references in there, a little too much.
Yeah, that's the prequel. That's like the prequel to Harry Potter. Yes, they made prequels.
Oh, anything for money.
Anything
and then,
for money.
Wait, was
Johnny
that
Depp was in it. He was Grindelwald, and then he got replaced for the third movie because of all the hassle with Amber Heard.
Yeah, with Matt Mikkelsen.
Yeah, Max
That guy.
Mikkelsen.
Yeah, if you need a guy to play like a existential crisis on TV, then you get that guy.
He played Hannibal. That was pretty dope.
Really?
Yeah,
I like
Yeah,
Brian
the
Cox as
TV series.
yeah, and Le Chiffre in James Bond Casino Royale.
Oh yeah.
There's
It's
that
also-
that's one with the young Dumbledore, and like they kind of like go over his like imply his gay stuff, right?
Yeah, with Jude Law, because all of a sudden J.K. Rowling thought after writing the book series and the movies were done, oh, by the way, Dumbledore's gay. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, I could have told you that. That whole
You want me to
series
put
is
my-
gay.
You want to put my wand where?
He's like a Catholic priest. He loves being surrounded by young boys.
Jeez.
Still, Lindsay
Right, the
Lohan
school
was
teacher.
the best. Lindsay Lohan was the best Hermione.
I
Just
thought-
saying.
I thought
what?
some of
Yeah.
the
That's great.
Hey, you guys don't know that? The SNL skit of
She grew over the summer break. Like, oh,
yeah, that one.
Money?
Lindsay Lohan. All of a sudden, like she grew over the summer break. My God.
You know.
Yeah, so far the only thing I know is the Taylor Swift thing where they're AIing her getting raped by a bunch of random stuff from
Oh, God.
SpongeBob. I'm like, why?
Why?
Out of
like
all the people to piss
4chan.
off, the most litigious superstar ever who's got the giant. It's like going after BTS. Why would you do that?
I think it's because she's taken over the NFL and people are pissed because if the Chiefs win, then she's going to go to the Super Bowl and it's going to be all about her instead of the game.
I know they could always just watch the football then and stop focusing on Taylor Swift, and that might curb her
I
popularity.
know, but they keep putting the camera on her like every other play. They're like, oh, look at her reaction now.
Oh yeah, that's a production team there.
Yeah.
That's how they've always been though. Like anytime like there's any sort of storyline that's like, oh, here's the defense. Let's show Peyton Manning or Tom Brady or
Crusher Stone Pit logging site.
something like
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
They're trying to sell
Logging
the
site.
storyline.
Great actor.
What? No, I'm playing the game. You guys are sitting here talking about
Taylor
football. I just
Swift.
lost interest.
My Swift.
I know.
Oh yes.
I only know one song. Maybe I know more, but there's only one song by Taylor Swift that comes to mind, in all honesty. And now I see everybody on Twitter listening to Taylor Swift. I'm like, yeah, I'm not touching that.
Which Taylor Swift song is it? 'Cause I don't know any of them.
Neither do I.
It's the one with the goats.
Ah,
Thanks. That one.
that one. Yes.
They made a whole parody about it.
Who made a parody? Some other show I never watch?
No, the internet itself made a parody out of that song.
Oh.
With
Yeah,
goat screams. That's the only one I know.
Oh, yeah, I'm really, like, out of the loop with Taylor Swiftie or whatever. Like, when The Rock made that joke about how he was a Swift fan for something, it didn't land for me. Alright, I need more wood. I don't know. I guess I just missed that. It was like Pokemon and Taylor Swift, the two things that my brain was just like, nah, you're good.
Nah, I miss Taylor Swift too. Like I said, I only know the one song of the meme, but that's it.
It's one more than me. I bet you anything too. It's probably playing all the time in the when I'm going to buy like a new shirt from H&M. It's probably
Yeah.
blasting in the background. I don't even know.
You still buy shirts at H&M?
Well, it's hard to find good shirts now, man.
And that's not a neg or whatever. I just find that the H&M collection has been just abysmal the
I
last
like
couple
their
of years.
basic T-shirt. It's a nice, easy throwaway shirt.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
But that's
They used to
all
have the
clothes, man.
Henleys. They used to have the
all-
Henleys. I love their Henleys, but they
Yeah.
don't sell them anymore.
Well, all clothes are crap now.
Who's Henley's?
H&M's. I know the
Oh,
ones he's talking
H&M?
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, they usually come again in the spring. But I'm finding now, like I'm actually looking into getting those Japanese denim and Japanese T-shirts. They're going to cost like $150 a pop for the shirt and $300 for the jeans, but they're made properly, so I don't have to wear like finely spun Chinese like petroleum.
Well, that's what best-selling authors do.
Marty, I know what you're doing, and I don't like it.
No.
No, but seriously, I looked into it, and it's like you can't find cotton clothes anymore. Everything's made out of garbage bag.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's true.
yeah.
And then all my clothes, like 3 washes in, they start getting holes in them. I'm like, you know what? I'd rather just pay extra.
Not only that, your skin reacts bad to it. Like, I can't help but having rash because of all the polyester they added to it. It's
Ooh.
fucking annoying.
Okay, I've lucked out on that one. So yeah, but now I'm looking into it, and there's a bunch of hipsters out there that they're like ring spun, so they don't have seams on the side. And they're made in Japan because during the Second World War, when they had to rebuild Japan for the Marshall Plan, they gave them all of the old equipment from like the 1800s for building denim and cotton, all the cotton gins, and the Japanese just kept repairing it and keeping it in good standing, and so they can actually have the classic denim.
Yeah, salvage denim. Yeah.
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 Well,
that's
salvage
pretty cool.
just means that it doesn't cut, like it uses the edge piece. But they're using the old style 1800s, like classic French denim.
Cool.
Because it used to be I don't know if you guys remember this, there used to be a bunch of shows in the 80s and 90s where the premise of the show was somebody bought new jeans and they had to break them in, and there was always like a new type of like way to beat the crap out of them.
Yeah.
Like there was this Nickelodeon show called Hey Dude. I don't know if you remember this one. It was a bunch of kids worked on a ranch in the summer, and like the guy had new jeans, so they had to throw them in the river and then whip them with whips, and then have the horses stomp over it, and then finally they could fit.
Is that a black person or jeans?
Oh no, it's Nickelodeon in the 90s. It's all white people. There's no
Oh,
black people.
okay.
Jesus
No, I mean,
Christ, Marty.
I meant the whipping and throwing in a river.
Oh, nice.
Did that appeal to your southern heritage?
Yeah, I said 90s, not 70s. All right, I got a
Marty hears
spear now.
whipping, he goes, what?
Oh, what? Pricked my ears.
I got a spear now. I'm gonna spear something.
You see the picture of the all black pilot crew and the whatever the assistants. Like there's like 7 black people in the jet.
No, I haven't.
They're like making a big deal about it. Like, 'cause some people are like, I don't know if I want to be on that plane, and then they're calling them out automatically like racist, you know, it's because the DEI hires or whatever. Yeah.
Ryan, you have a spear. Time to kill the mammoth.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not killing the mammoth. I'm having trouble with the little fox things here, and I'm hungry as hell.
I'm gonna go primitive.
Give me some
Sourdough
eat.
bread. Guacamole.
You are hungry, and there is a mammoth, and you have a spear. I see a solution.
I'm gonna ban you from something. I don't even know what yet. If you tell me to go fight that mammoth with a spear,
Come on, man.
I just got
up,
my
a
ass
real-
whooped by like a fox.
Yeah, he's pulling the shaming thing. A real man would go after that mammoth. Yeah.
Real alpha.
Not what I was saying, but okay.
Dude, there's nothing worse than some beta male telling me to man up. I'm like, dude,
Oh God.
Wow! Ow!
I will
was
give you a
just joking.
swirly in the toilet. Don't talk to me like that.
Bro, it's not, do you know who I am?
At least
I've written
Tate has a
3 books on
Lamborghini
it.
and works out. What the fuck do you have?
Yeah.
You're a 26-year-old college student who's not getting any. Like, what? Stop. And then I realized, why am I fighting with a retard? Because that just makes me a retard. And then I'm just like, all right, I'm just going to send him a goatee and call it a day.
I was just about to say it. Just saying, you have a spear and a mammoth. Just saying.
All right. Hey, is it worth getting the cats? I noticed they don't do anything.
The cats can mine and do handiwork.
Oh.
They're pretty good because they mine, they transport, they can gather.
So that's why all those 36-year-old single women have cats. They mine for them.
Exactly.
And they lick certain parts.
Oh.
Clean. They're very.
Kathy's got a jar of peanut butter there
I saw this
somewhere.
Taylor Swift
I'm out of
picture
Pokeballs. Oh, no.
Where she's with a dog. It was
Oh, I'm on fire and dying. That's not good.
it's never good.
If it isn't lava, it's like fire-breathing lizards. Heat is not
Dude.
your friend.
Well, there are a couple of parts
Christ,
where
brother,
there's
that's
lava,
not good.
so I wouldn't be surprised if that will be coming up soon.
Dude, I'm not even able to prepare for fox battles. Like, lava, I'm out. I'm out.
Now, which one? The small ones or the bigger ones?
What? I don't know. The ones that
Fox
whoop my
bar-
ass.
Fox Parks of Foxies.
Both of them. The fire one and the other one that you said.
Like,
They're both
can you, like, build an upgraded armor or something in here as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But
yeah.
As you
I-
level up, you unlock new tech.
There's a first shield you can have, common shield at level 4, and together with your cloth outfit, and then you will increase them as you go up.
So at a
gotta,
certain
like-
point, you can get a space marine suit with lasers.
No.
No, not that far. You can get a
Space
hyper
Marine.
shield.
So it's not that civilized.
It's Fortnite, not 40K.
Oh, fuck off, I gotta check.
What the hell? Oh, I need the spear.
No power
I want the
armor yet.
club. I don't need a wooden club. I got a metal spear. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
I gotta dump my pals in the pal box because I keep dropping them.
I like how this game reminds me of like 5 different games that they just jam together. Like, hey, it's super popular now.
Yeah, I was just about to say, people complaining where it's like, oh, it's too much Pokemon, where it's like, nah, not really. Maybe the
It's
critters,
just
but all
enough.
the rest. Yeah, but all the rest is just an open world RPG almost.
Well, yeah, like people
Yeah.
have been clamoring for open world Pokemon forever. And then the fact that this actually has shared servers where you can play with other people, it's just like something
no,
Nintendo would
that-
never do.
I mean, they released Pokemon Arceus. I haven't played it.
I did
That
it.
seemed to do
It was
well.
really good. I enjoyed it, but like, again, you can't like play with other people in that world.
Stone and
Can't
wood.
share a
Did they
world.
run out of names? Arceus? What the hell is that even?
Arceus
That is actually the god of that world.
God
Their
Pokemon.
god's name is Ass. Arse.
Arceus. Yep. The Pokemon's
Need
become
more
that.
wood, but less stone.
Arceus. I see. Arceus.
It's like Toys R Us, but for ass.
Yes.
It could be worse. They could have called them arsenic.
That's poisonous and it'll kill you. just like these damn Pokemon.
Some are.
All right. So I'm
That's
almost at
toxic.
the first thing where they have your base. I should build a shirt.
Yep.
I'm looking
That
like
toxic
Tate on the
H&M.
live stream right now.
H&M
Nothing.
basic.
Yeah, nothing but a loincloth and bitching about broke Pokemon.
Should try.
Hey, according to the new
Oh, shit.
Twitch terms of service, that's allowed.
Oh, you're allowed to be sort of naked now?
No, they
Something
actually
like that.
banned that. Like they've like gone through like 5 different changes in the past month. Like it used to be like the censor bar thing. Like first they had
Yeah.
like they allowed like to be nude, but it has to be off camera. Then there was like censor bars. Then they just banned all of it. It was like nah. Like I assume like they're like, man, we're looking a little too much like a
Jesus Christ.
softcore porn
South-
site.
I mean,
It's just
South
funny.
Park made a whole parody about that too.
Part that I find funny is that they kind of are. Like,
Yeah.
I'm looking into it now. Who are all these random Twitch streamers? And every time I see a Twitch streamer, I check their bio. They have
Yeah.
an OnlyFans site, and
It's a
Twitch
funnel,
is just
man.
their...
It's just
yeah,
a
it's their
funnel.
funnel.
It's like, wow, this is like supposed to be a game where like teenagers watch video games, and it's like, nah, that's
And I mean, it
now
kind
a
of
funnel.
is, but yeah.
Now it's a
Well, I'm done watching games. I'm going to go jerk off.
Jesus.
And they're like, we can set up the
Amaranth.
vertical funnel for this.
Hey, Miranda, time to rub one out to her.
Yeah. Always wanted to rub one out to a girl with a fucking horse head wig on, or horse head on, deep throating a microphone.
Oh, that's also a thing. Like, I sometimes will watch ASMR, but like, half the stuff's just people like licking a mic. I'm like, oh, this sounds awful.
Ugh.
Oh, dude, my girl shows me on TikTok they have a trend of that, and it's always people like big long nails scratching the microphone.
Yeah, I'm like this. I thought it was just like people gently talking, like that's like a relaxing way, but no. And now it's become like, here's my tapping thing, like or like,
yeah.
like,
One
ugh.
person had shaving cream on their blue Yeti, and they were just shaving it.
Jesus.
And then I realized this is like carnival games now. Like the TikTok live streams, they show like an Asian dude or an Indian dude on the chair complaining, like, "Please, no, don't send any things." And what they're doing is, as they send the money,
Yes,
they
do stuff.
fill the water balloon above them, and then it explodes and then
Oh,
launches them because
that's
it's like
funny.
20 gallons of water.
That's funny.
But my girl was showing me these. She's like hooked on them, and I'm like, this reminds me of the carnival games, except
Yeah.
for you can hear other
A
people
dunk
doing it
tank.
in the background. Yeah, so you realize there's like a puppy mill of like Southeast Indian labor being made to do these carnival games.
Oh, that's
Jesus.
And instead of throwing the ball to hit the target to drop them in the tank, you just pay them money.
Ooh.
it does sound like fun though.
The only ASMR things I like is I watch a lot of like classic Porsche stuff, and there's these guys that they'll be rebuilding like a whole Porsche or a engine or a transmission. You hear like the ratchet noises, and I don't know, it's kind of
I'm heading out, guys.
It's
See
kind
ya.
of cool,
Have fun.
Later, Jack.
Yeah.
Bye, Jack.
but they're pretty neat.
What even is an NPC stream?
They like you have to send them. You send them like stickers, and then they do actions to stickers. Like there was this guy like that, like that had like
Oh,
hot
like the
dog
ice
emotes.
cream yum.
Yeah, ice cream. Yum, I am ice cream. There's a guy that like did hot dogs, but then like he implied that he was, deep throating something else. And that
Oh,
was really
God.
popular.
Ugh,
Awesome.
And, like Lizzie mode activated, and then like walk.
Oh, like what, Dave?
Yeah, no, I'm not doing.
They
that.
can't tell me the economy's going bad when this is the kind of like
I
the
know.
gainful employment people are finding.
Yeah. There's
Whatever
always
happened to the
there's
kids yearn for the mines?
There's always a freak show.
Yeah. Or maybe it just is that bad. It's like the meme we had where like what girls do in the apocalypse and what they think they'll do.
Oh
And they're
yeah.
actually just going to be hooking on streets, but in reality they're just going to be like, licking balls on Twitch. And you're like, the
Yeah.
hell?
I had a girl like try and comment in one of my videos about Last of Us, like, oh no, in the post-apocalypse, it's fine that this girl is super muscular. I'm like, I don't think that's gonna work in the post-apocalypse.
Nope. You might get some horse chick legs, but that's about it.
Yeah, exactly. I think the second thing.
That's only because you got to run away from bison or they'll eat your kids.
Exactly, got to hunt them down. Got to keep running.
Fist of the North Star needs to make a comeback for some dystopian future.
That was awesome. Just like random, like weird guys with like football equipment run around.
Yeah, and their Tai Chi can blow up your head. Dude, there's a real life version of it that they did.
What?
and I want to watch it. I caught a
live
clip of it, and
action
I'm
one,
like,
okay.
oh my god, it's got like Chris Penn in it. It's got Malcolm McDowell, like the B movie guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to watch it. And the part I watched was when they're doing the whole like you're already dead bit.
Ah, yeah.
And it's just funny because it looks all goofy, like he's just like poking the guy, like he's tickling him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he turns around all super serious. He's like, "What the hell was that?" He goes, "You're already dead." And then they have like prosthetics to blow up his head. I'm like, this is awesome,
They actually go like actual like
dude.
body horror, like actual like props instead
Yes!
of special effects. That's awesome.
They do. And like Chris Penn has to play, was it Yogi or Yugi? The guy who has to like strap all that shit to his head to keep from exploding.
Oh yeah,
It's fucking awesome. I was like, oh, this is great.
Yagi.
My girl is like, she's so mad. Like, she's mad at me for looking at this. Like, what is this crap, you idiot? I'm like,
that's
dude, you have
awesome.
no idea. This is awesome.
Women can never understand the appeal
Yeah, well, you know, women.
of.
Meanwhile, she'll watch like a bunch of catty, gay, incompetent people baking cakes for competitions.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What? Shoot.
You're no better than me, madam.
I forget what that was called, but yeah.
The Great Cake something other. And there's another one where it's just drag queens baking cake. Trudeau was on it as a guest spot once.
Of course you will.
Oh my god, if you thought like gay people were catty with each other on TV, wait till you see drag queens. They're fucking vicious. Because they have that guy sense of like zero chill, but also like that cattiness that chicks have. It's the worst of both worlds.
But it can be great fun.
Oh, it's yeah. If you want to watch people be miserable to each other, it's definitely worth it.
Why can I?
No, I mean actual cross-dresser parties can be great fun.
Oh
Good
yeah,
times.
I can see that. If bondage parties are fun, I'm sure cross-dressing parties can be fun.
No, damn it.
All
Someone
right.
let me make a recipe.
Hey man, I need to stab you.
I'm sorry. I'm multitasking. I was watching on Twitter, and there's a gas station fight with a midget black guy and like a crackhead woman. That was wonderful.
Maybe I should pivot my stream to watching stuff like that and just commenting on it.
Could be worse.
But treat it super seriously, like the way Destiny treats Red Pill in
Yeah.
politics, but do it for that. Crackhead
Oh
fighting.
no! Yeah.
And do like some Palworld thing where it's like, it's bum fights, but I don't call it bum fights. I call it like hobo scrapping or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This midget, he's got his shirt off, and he like runs at the woman to attack her, and she just knees him to the chest and finishes him. Bam.
That's funny. You messed with the wrong hoe. Bam. Oh, they just don't. They're just scared of me. That's good because they could whoop my ass, and there's nothing I can do about it.
I put my
Thanks, man.
screen up so I can log in.
Hey, buddy. Oh, I just want to talk to you. Look, it's gonna hurt, but you're gonna have the bestest time ever in a minute. Oh. Don't get in the way of an alpaca and his running.
Then
We'll
there's
kill
this
you.
video. There's this
Ah,
video
damn it!
of a guy. He's holding two 45-pound plates, and he does a backflip holding them.
Oh, I've
But
seen
when
that
he does,
one.
he's sagging, and he's got the biggest shit stain on his
Oh,
tidy
yeah, I've
bodies.
seen it.
There we go. I'm
Live
doing
action
it for
movies
you,
on
Ryan.
YouTube. Oh, it is. That's nice. The clip of "I need the more bullets," dude, was funny as f. Oh, that's good.
That one.
Hey, I want the fox. Yeah, your cat.
What
5
does the
cats.
fox say? Ring, ding, 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 ding.
Oh, I guess I'm getting the cat now.
I never end up watching that.
What?
That viral
Video, like-
video, yeah.
Yeah, what does the fox say?
Yeah.
It's pretty catchy. It's funny.
It was
Oh,
very
you want
popular
some?
For a while.
Yeah. It's probably about like 10 years old now.
Oh, I know. It's amazing. How
Time's
quickly that
flying,
stuff
man.
goes
We're getting
away.
old.
I'm not
Yeah,
trying to
man.
kill the cats. They're just dying.
This happens.
Bitch.
So I've noticed that you need to do it in spurs because if you do it continuously, the damage increases.
Yeah, well, it's
Like
why
a
I
second
upgraded
pause
my
in
damage
between.
just enough where it was like it used to be perfect, then right down to 5%, but now it's like, no, we'll finish them for you. I'm like, damn it.
Just
All right, I think I
murder.
want. Actually, can I get speed? Just work speed. I guess I'll do weight, and I might as well go up for broke, whatever. Attack's probably going to be a good thing anyway.
So Ryan, you're
I
at the
find
age now like
pals do
me.
the damage.
You're at the age now like me, where like every day, like you see something that's like what? That song is 30 years old now. It's like what? That just happened,
Dude,
That
the
was
day
yesterday
that
in
somebody
high school.
told me that like 1990 was 30 years ago when you think it was 10 years ago, I was like, oh my god, they're right.
God, for real,
Yeah,
dude.
it's awful.
It's messed
And then
up.
where do you think the 2000s was 10 years ago, but it was 24 years ago? You're like, Jesus.
What the?
COVID was like 10 years ago now. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I keep seeing like this video game came out 25 years ago. I'm like, oh god, that
Like,
doesn't
what?
seem that old to me.
Yeah.
Halo came out 25 years ago. It's on this day. Yeah.
Gosh, I played that in college. Like, no. It can't be.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
It's fine, I got him, though.
Assaulted.
I'm not good with the dodging frames yet.
Oh yeah, I don't even dodge at all. I probably should try at some point.
Yeah,
should
it's because
try.
it's that control key, your pinky
Yeah.
finger, and you gotta crank it
Yeah,
and
that's
contort
a-
it. I'm almost
Yeah,
wondering
we-
if it's better to try this with a controller.
We
It
know,
looks
we
like
know
it could be a
Ryan's
controller
fingers.
game.
It could be.
Marty, it's the wrong hand. It's the hand that didn't get mushed by a car. My mouse hand is the bad one. My strumming hand.
So if you had to pick a bad hand, that's the better one.
Well, dude, I'm left-handed, so if my left hand got munched up, I'd have been screwed.
Oh,
wow.
sure,
Yeah, you
those
would've-
photos.
You would adjusted. You'd been fine.
Oh man, I had a friend in
Right-handed
school who
then.
did. He was old enough for. You remember when they used to think that left-handed people were the devil,
Oh,
and they
yeah,
made them
yeah.
use their right hand?
Yeah,
so he was
yeah.
one of those kids.
I heard about
Yeah,
And
they tried to
he's
force
never
them.
been able to write or draw. He's always been just a slob,
that. Oh.
and he's been doing it for like 20 years. So yeah, I don't think I'd recover.
How old is he?
Well, now he's probably like 40 something, maybe 39. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's weird because in Europe they didn't have that. Like you're about my age. And with us, that didn't happen. Like my brother is left-handed.
I wish I could tell you. I don't know. I can't explain it, but it makes sense because yeah, when he wrote, it looked like cancer.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's bad. He's one of those natural ambidextrous guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he is now technically.
Not very dexterous if he's not. His handwriting's shit.
Yeah, he's just bad with both hands.
It's
But it's ambidextrous technically.
What's the opposite of ambidextrous? I don't know. Ambidextrous.
Klutzadextrous. Give me that. Another penguin, mother.
Maybe I'll just put it.
All right, so I need.
There we go.
Oh, check the survival guide. All right, thanks. Ow! Oh my god, he hates me!
Oh. The pals are attacking you again? Pals just won't let me be.
That's fine, I'm good with the collections now. I've got 6 penguillets.
Oh, nice. They water and they cool.
Oh, and there's the bird ones. Are they worth it?
Ryan,
You can ride them at some point where you get a saddle where you can ride them, the night
Cool.
wings.
All right, what were you asking, Santi?
in the beginning, you don't need to reach 10. 10 is just more end game to increase your XP because it's gonna be the only way to get to level 50. Until then, just catch the one you need to build up your base.
Well, I just need to collect 30 altogether. Doesn't really matter which ones. He's hungry. Oh, did I get another one caught in the thing?
Yeah. Catching pals is like one of the fastest way to gain XPs in the game.
Really?
Well, yeah, you get a bonus like That goes up to 10 for like the 10 of each thing you catch. Keeps getting higher. Like 10 of each pal. You'll
I
get
need
an
a
extra
crusher
bonus.
still. Oh, right, the crusher.
Crusher, yeah.
Oh, and
wrestler
can I tell
name.
which one's hungry?
Yeah, they will tell you and they get annoyed.
Yeah, I mean, like from the PAL menu, though.
Yeah, if, like you mouse over them, they should be like a orange bar. That's their hunger.
I think that guy's the hungry one.
Do you have a feed box set up?
Yeah, I got that set up. He was just the one that was caught in the thing. Oh, no, it's
Ah.
not. Which one is this one?
Yeah, sometimes you have to
The
take them,
Lamble.
put them in and out, and they'll reset their pathing.
Yeah. It's a Lamble, eh?
Let's go.
There you go, buddy. Why don't you go get something to eat?
And if you want to increase your skill points, you can go into one of those dungeons. They're randomly generated, they're like a black hole. And the ones when you can kind of see where one can pop up because it will be barricaded.
Dungeons, eh?
Yeah, you can get like skill manuals in there.
Yeah.
Manual, eh?
Yeah,
I'm going to build a t-shirt.
that's a good idea. Keep yourself warm at night.
Oh, that's what that's for. I thought that was just armor. That actually makes sense.
It also is armor, but it does both.
Yeah, and you have the common one, the neutral one, and then you have a cold and a hot one as well.
Cool. I want the hot outfit.
You don't really need it. It's more like for desert area and lava area.
Dude, look at this drip.
Now you're styling.
And I picked the powdered toast man face, too. I love it. Right now, Ryan, I'd focus on getting experience to get up the tech tree. I guess. Is that not what I'm doing?
Yeah, if you keep upgrading your base, you're going to
Oh, yeah. I need the
and catch
crusher
some pals.
wood.
Yeah, I was just looking. Is that your LBGTQ hair?
I like the color cyan or teal, right?
Oh.
Look, you know what? Feminists and those goofball letter people, they've ruined so many awesome things. Colored hair used to be like punk rock, like, oh man, this guy must hate his dad. But now it's like, oh, it's that guy that hates his dad.
Yeah. Different type of hate is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just ruined it. I used to love rainbows.
Yeah, remember that? Reading Rainbow
Yeah.
and like that 80s style of like all the lines that were always colored like that. Everything was great. And they ruined that
Yeah,
too.
like Punky Brewster or something.
I heard that Reading Rainbow guy found out his parents were white.
LeVar Burton's parents are white?
Well, or like have
What?
like some like heritage, like he got his like heritage traced. There's a lot of white people in it.
Oh, isn't that like a joke though?
Maybe.
Kevin or Peele and them had it where it was like they were doing ancestry DNA. And everybody's like, wow, I found out Napoleon's my grandfather. And then the black guy's like, wow, Ben Franklin. And then, you know, the Asian guy, it's, oh, Genghis Khan. And then another black guy, wow, Ben Franklin. And then they had like 8 black people. It's like, wow, Benjamin Franklin.
Oh, God.
It's like all the black guys had Benjamin Franklin in their tree.
Oh, the guy slept around. Who'd have thunk?
Yeah, well, I guess he had a lot of, he knocked up a lot of slaves.
I mean, they're kind of easy. I mean, they couldn't really get away from you. You know?
I think it was true love, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
How many girls sleep with their boss? Think of just like an extreme version of that.
Well, it was a Stockholm syndrome before they got a name.
Yeah. Like that's your way out of the fields.
yeah.
How to get a better position with the boss. Suck
Yeah.
up to him. Literally.
Isn't that how Kamala Harris got to be vice president?
Absolutely.
Pretty much. Did you ever see the video of her and she was on the red carpet? This was like 20, probably 30 years ago. She was Montel Williams' girlfriend, and Montel Williams was there with like some
that's
other
funny.
chick. So he had like 2 chicks with him, and she was one of them.
Boy.
Yeah.
Montel Williams, like the no-name brand, best value Maury Povich,
Yeah.
Yeah. 90s.
the
Gotta start from
Netflix
somewhere.
adaptation of Oprah.
Pretty much. The Ricky Lake of black people.
Yeah. The Ken Morton Jr.
My grass monkeys. I need my grass monkeys to work the fields.
Or Morton Downey Jr. That was the guy. Do you guys even remember
Oh,
that one? Like
Morton?
the Donahue?
I don't know if I do.
We have
I remember
Donahue at home.
Donahue.
Yeah, Donahue was huge. He was like bigger than Oprah back in the day, and then he kind of switched over to politics.
Yeah.
And now he's like Geraldo, where you're supposed to take him seriously, but you're like, really? That guy? The one who got hit in the chair by the KKK guy? All right.
It's like Keith Olbermann. It's
Yeah.
like no, just stop, go away.
Dude, I don't know what the Keith Olbermann thing is. I'm just tired of seeing Nickelodeon acting to appeal to American liberals. I'm like, are you guys just stunted kids that this appeals to you?
Yeah. Hey, they're bringing back Jon Stewart, I hear.
Oh, I was mad at him too, man. Like, why? You were funny, and then you did this.
He's
Now it's
coming
at the
back
point
for
that
2024.
Tucker Carlson gets to go up to you and ask you to stop hurting America. It's like how the tables have turned.
Yeah.
None of the late night people are funny. They're just all like just miserable cunts. Like they just
Yeah.
complain about politics, and it's really bad.
I know. They try to do it in Canada here, but the problem is we don't have any charisma. So ours are just like angry and boring.
What a combo.
Yeah. It's alright, the CRTC is going to prefer their content over American content, so I'll have to watch it anyway.
That's just Canada's true export.
Oh yeah, there's this article I was reading, Canada is fake, and it was the funniest thing I've ever read, 'cause I'm like, oh my god, they're right. Like, the government picks all the winners, it's all monopolies, everything's already decided on. The immigrant crisis we're having here, turns out it's a grift too. Like, a lot of it is people moving here, but what it is there's fake universities bringing students over. They're using fake loans so that they can meet the requirements to have X amount of cash. So they give them fake loans and charge them usury. They bring them down here to a fake university so their wives can work. So all the companies around here, like my girl noticed her company went from, she's like, it used to be like 80% women and gay guys here, and now it's like 90% first generation immigrants. It happened in like
Wow.
5 years. I'm
Oh,
like, I bet
wait.
you the company's saving a ton. She goes, yeah.
Yep.
Like, I can't say the rest of the stuff because it might be taken here out of context and pretty cruelly, but
It'll be okay. You're
oh, and yeah,
friend.
so these ones. So like the guys move here to be a student, and then as long as they get a job, they can apply for a work visa through that door, even if they don't go to school anymore. But the schools don't exist. So the entire thing is a get grift, and then they'll buy real estate here because, like, I finally get to own a Canadian home, but our market is effed. So after like 3-4 years, they basically declare bankruptcy and they have to fly back. We've had to buy a few things on Fiverr or the Facebook Marketplace. Like we bought a $20 mirror. We went over to this guy's $5 million house to pick it up for $10.
Wow.
And I was like, why is this $5 million homeowner selling me a $10 mirror on Facebook Marketplace? And he's like, I'm moving back to Russia. I was like, really? You'd rather go to the war?
Oh,
And so,
That's
yeah,
only-
we're in
that's
this
only the poor
weird...
kids that do that.
It's like we're just a giant 3-card Monty scam, and I don't understand what's going to happen.
it's
What
like
happened?
Jenga. That's that last person trying to pull the block out on Jenga.
Yeah. And I don't know enough about it. Like, I just see a bunch of stuff, but I can't connect it into a cohesive story, and nobody's reporting on it. So I just don't know where this ends, but I might have to move to the States sooner than I thought.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
there's room. Make room for you.
Yeah.
Got a
yeah,
spot
that'd be
that
Alabama's got
Everglades
plenty
for
of plenty of space.
I'll pretend to be Mexican. You guys will let me right in. It's fine.
Absolutely. Just watch out for the
Oh,
razor
the
wire.
benefits. Yeah.
Just say you'll vote
Alright.
Democrat, and then let's let you on in.
Okay, hot spring, primitive furnace. I don't know what that means.
They got video of the guy was acting like a terrorist. He just come across the border in Arizona. He's like, if you were smart enough, you would know who I am. He's like, but believe me, before long, you will know. Like, he's like, pretty much saying, hey, I'm gonna blow up something over here, and you're gonna know me forever.
Oh.
It was pretty scary.
Oh, yeah, a bat. Is the bat better than the spear, or should I want the spear?
I think the bat might be better than the spear, as far as like damage. At least
Okay.
the regular, the stone spear, not the
Or maybe
metal
arrows
spear.
are where it's at. Okay, so I'll...
Oh, arrows are good because a lot of stuff likes to run away from you. So being able to hit them.
A shield looks like it's useful.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Gives
Tansy.
a bit of a buffer.
Sorry about that, Tansy. I didn't mean
Furniture,
To
a fire bow. Cool. Harnesses for riding fox parks. Oh.
well, you don't ride fox parks. You hold them. It's really cool.
Oh.
I highly recommend getting one of those.
And then a furniture tavern. I like getting drunk. Disney drunk.
I like
furnace.
riding
I
my,
probably need a furnace. And
riding my
a
John
workbench.
Deere. To get drunk.
Well, once a sailor, always a sailor, I guess.
You know what? I get John Deere's popular. I like my old red one, so I don't like the green John Deere's. What's the red brand again?
There's a Massey Ferguson, and there's like a that's the most popular one. There's like a Moshinda or Chindawa. What is it? It's an Indian one, and then there's a Case Farmall International.
Fuck, I should remember. My grandfather had one. Some collector tried to buy it from him. He's like, "Well, what am I?" It was the sweetest thing. He's like, "Well, what am I going to drive if you buy my tractor?" And the guy just couldn't understand. He's like, "But I'm trying to give you money." He goes, "Yeah, but I need a tractor." And he just liked it because he could fix it with a wrench and a hammer.
Yeah.
But it was like a
That's
100-year-old
old
tractor.
school.
He's like, yeah, I don't want these. And I don't blame him, because isn't that the thing now with tractors? They have the right to repair, like Apple.
Yeah. Do
So
they?
you're not allowed to fix it. Everything is made so that you basically can't repair it, and you have to take it back to the
Yeah,
factory.
they have like their own stuff, like own screws and all that.
Yeah, all the
Well,
windows
they
are
have a
made to
crap.
be weird looking.
Well, it's also protection of their own income. Like the company I work for has it. Like their newest generation of machines, they're working on fingerprint technology.
Yeah.
So even when you put in like any parts, like any electronical part,
Looks like the server crashed.
Yeah, Sony. Oh, it was doing a restart. Yeah, Sony
Yeah.
does that too, and I hated Sony for that. I'm like, let me fix my own stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of following the Apple lawsuit to see how that goes, because I would love it if they could be like, you cannot make a thing that can't be repaired or something.
Yeah.
I fix my own iPhones all the time. I replace batteries or different things in them. So I've done
Do
that
you have like
before.
a kit to take them apart?
Yeah, whenever you buy them, like it'll give you the kit, and like you'll have the weird little screws on them, like a Y screw, and then and you get the stuff all together, and you can do it. It's
Yeah,
really
so
not
those are the
that
guys
hard.
taking Apple to court because Apple is trying was trying to sue them and get them taken off the market and stuff. So that's kind of what got this whole thing
yeah.
started.
Hmm.
But the farmers are hating it because they're getting pushed on both sides. There's that.
Yeah,
There's the carbon taxes here, so they're like, all of a sudden 30-40% of their costs of doing business just got increased, and they're trying to do even more.
I wonder why
Yeah.
food prices are increasing.
Yeah, and now food's increasing, and
Oh boy.
it's just bad.
Yeah.
I got like an early '60s John Deere 420.
Ooh.
Pretty cool.
Well, people
It's
seem
just
to
old
forget,
gas burner.
Mitsubishi also build tractors.
Oh, that's right. I guess they would. Japan needs farmers too.
My grandfather had one. They had a Mitsubishi tractor. That's what I know.
So here, I guess, that'd be good for today. I'm gonna call it. It's a 2-hour one. I'm gonna try reading books and not stressing about not having work to do.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll get you some work, buddy. Don't worry. We'll pile it up for you.
Marty, don't you dare. I got Patreon right now, and I got the occasional shit post on Twitter. I got the back catalog of Mids watches to release once a week, and I can make a Minecraft video. And I was like, nice. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Don't ruin it.
We got to come up with a catchy name like Ryan, the smart guy, and Marty, the retard. You know,
Martard.
So Martard. Oh god, that's good. Yeah. Oh, Smarty Pants Ryan and the Martard.
Some kind of like Pinky in the Brain thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What are we doing tonight, Brain?
know-
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try
Be
to
retarded.
take over the world.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, Marty, I'd want you to be the smart guy and me to be retarded. I hate... They used to call me smart as a kid, and that made me the laziest guy on Earth, so I'm like, I hate it.
I know the military
You're
had to
smart,
fix that.
Ryan. Don't deny your own
Yeah.
inklings.
No, absolutely deny it. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
Because as
go-
soon as you're smart, you start thinking, well, I'm smart. I should catch on to things effortlessly. And then something gets hard, and you're like, well, I don't want to do that anyway.
Yeah, it was the same
cares?
with me. I know your pain.
Yeah, like I'm this. I have all the qualifications to be like the perfect redditor, and I'm fighting like tooth and nail not to. Because fuck those guys.
I was like the smart guy, but I guess I didn't give up shit because like I remember taking one of those like competency tests, and they're like, "Oh, you're in the top whatever few percent," and then they're like, and then the teacher like looks at my grades and she just shakes her head like in like disgust, like
Yeah,
so
same,
much
man.
potential.
Well, that's why, because you're smart enough to like just half-ass it at the last minute and pass and get through. You're just
Yeah.
smart enough not to have a work ethic, and that's why it's horrible.
Yeah,
It was so important. I wrote it in my book. I think you guys remember that, where I like
of course.
my PO shit on me to go clean the shitters, and I was so mad. And I'm like, so this is a work ethic. Interesting. And that was how I got to have a work ethic now.
Person that's dumber than me can control me.
Yeah. But I mean, it wasn't. I didn't even really like. I don't even understand what they mean by smart. I know what stupid means, but I don't know what smart means.
Yeah.
They tell me tests and they give you numbers, and I'm like, wow. Like my basic recruiting person was like, "You're in the 97th percentile," and I was like, "Cool." Now what? Well, scrub the shortlets.
So
I
what you
guess it's like
cooking?
telling somebody you're 6 feet tall. I'm like, I don't even like. What's the benefit? I've seen a lot of fat, awkward 6 foot tall guys that ain't getting none. So, good for you.
It's even worse sometimes because you get people and they're so tall and their posture is bad, they're hunched over and they look like, weirdos. So,
Yeah. Oh, dude, when I see tall, unattractive, or fat people, it's the same as seeing like fat girls with implants. I'm like, such wasted potential.
No, speaking of implants, my girlfriend yesterday talked to me. She's gonna get a new set.
Nice.
And she wants me to tag along for the visit. So
Sure.
Oh,
She-
I was
should
wondering,
trade
does she
in
want
the
you to
old
pay
ones?
for them, or does she want you to hang
You
out?
have to like
No,
feel,
no,
feel the
I-
implants beforehand, like for like.
no, she wants me to tag along. I'm like, fine, a bit of curiosity. I'm a bit of curious. So I want
I
to
would.
tag along for the first visit.
Oh yeah, maybe don't be there for the surgery. That might be a little weird.
No, yeah. Not only that, it's gonna take way too fucking long.
Yeah, can you guys tweak that into the middle a little bit? I want better cleavage in dresses. Thanks.
Oh God. Have you heard like the gummy bear implants?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's supposed to
gummy-
be like
gummy
the. Yeah, like they're supposed to be like the material, like they're softer and they're like supposed to be better. It's like there's like a
Nice.
feel like gummy, and then like there's the gummy bear teardrop. I think that's the nice one. Yeah, that's what we're gonna get.
Yeah, I was dating a girl who got some, and my sister used to talk about it all the time. So the bit I remember is they want the under muscular ones, where they put it under the muscle, so the boobs
Yeah.
still feel natural, but they're bigger. And then if you're really cheap, you get the one where they cut through the nipple and then or underneath the breast. But you always want to get the insertion points under your armpit, and they basically just jab them in through there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing how they squeeze them in there.
Yeah, that's
They
that's,
were- they
that's
were-
where you get the scars underneath the some of those.
Yeah. You don't want the scars unless you're a stripper, in which case you
Yeah,
cares.
but there are 3 different types. I forgot which one, like the 2 Ryan mentioned. Then there's a third. And then you also have the silicone ones. You have the ones with kind of a
Saline, I've heard,
type
isn't
of, yeah, saline type of solution. So those are the smallest scars.
But those ones are technically like you just fill in your boobs with water. So I think those are like the worst as far as mouthfeel goes.
I don't
Have
know.
y'all seen the
waterbed.
dick implants?
No. Why would I need to look into that?
I don't know.
I'm actually looking into reduction surgery. You know, for the,
Yeah.
it's too hard to walk around.
I think it was in a GQ magazine. Oh God, I'm outing myself.
No, but I do know the one. They had the
Alright,
two. It's for people who have like the extreme dysfunction. There's the pump one, and there's one that's just like a plastic rod that you shove in there. It does the hardness
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. Well, no, this one's just like it's like a sleeve that just goes around it, and it like kind of and I don't know. I mean, it makes it thicker or whatever, and then it keeps it from like I guess with the drawing. It sounds like it would feel pretty weird, having that there the whole time. But yeah, it's I don't know.
All I can picture is like a RoboCop dick. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like how he pulls out the gun from his leg, like that kind of animation.
and it makes that noise whenever it pops
Yeah.
up.
Damn, what's your name,
Yeah.
Sailor? Murphy. Dun dun dun.
Good shit.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Did you ever
Dude,
see
I'm
the
so
rope?
calling you retard or martarded now. It's
Oh
perfect.
God, you son of a bitch!
The martarded and couch power hour.
Oh God,
Ryan, because you talked about
That's the
remakes
winner there.
before, did you ever see the RoboCop remake?
Yeah, I was angry.
Yeah,
I was
wasn't
not
nowhere
happy
near
with
as
it.
Good. I mean, were you more angry watching that or RoboCop 3? 'Cause-
I actually haven't watched RoboCop
oh
3.
God,
I just knew. Part of me was like,
that just. Oof.
like you know when you
that's not
walk
the-
close to a cliff, how your body gets anxious and you just
Yeah.
don't want to walk.
I gotta
Yeah, it was
avoid
like
it.
that.
oh God.
It is.
That's like the
it is
second
bad.
Predator, man. The second Predator really just was terrible to me.
Which second
You go-
Predator? The Glover one in the
Yeah,
90s or the new
Glover.
ones?
Yeah, Glover.
See, I didn't mind
I
it.
don't-
It
It
wasn't as
wasn't so
good.
bad, but it was just so different from Arnold and the Jungle, and it just wasn't the same.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Ninja Turtles 2. Like, I can appreciate it, but it wasn't nearly as good as the first one. But yeah, Ninja Turtles 3, I never watched that. I never watched RoboCop 3 because I'm just like,
Oh.
I know.
It's
Well, I would say it kind of depends. Like, I watched it when I was a kid, and then you just see the turtles and you like it. You
Yeah,
don't really
yeah.
give a shit about
like the one
everything
where they
else.
travel in time. Like, yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
number
with
3.
the-
Oh, yeah,
That's
the
the one I
third
didn't
one.
watch.
Is that
I
the
don't want to
third
watch it.
one? Oh yeah, I didn't mind it as a kid. Like I said,
Yeah.
as a kid.
As a
Dude,
kid.
as an adult, the first one still holds up. Have you seen the first one recently?
I know I haven't watched it recently, but
No, not at
Dude.
all.
I do enjoy it.
In decades.
Like,
some turtles.
ninja radioactive teenage turtles, and they treat the source material as serious, and you're like, this movie slaps. My God, like the
Doesn't
themes,
surprise me.
like losing your friends and your like
Yeah.
using your father, and what does it mean to be like family? It's like what Fast and the Furious tried to do, but it'll make you, it'll cut some onions, man. When they get mad that you killed Splinter, you son of a bitch, and you're like, Jesus Christ, man, he's
Yeah.
gonna kill him.
Yeah, when Raphael gets beat up and they're all like depressed.
Yeah, and they
'Cause I
go to
think
the
he's gonna
farm to
die.
practice on there, and they're just sitting there like hoping he gets better. You sitting
Well,
there and you're like, I can't watch this around somebody else because they're gonna ask, hey, what's the matter, man? I'm like, fuck you, that's what the matter is.
Well, in your case, I would think it was more a revenge fantasy. Yeah, that's my fucking setup. Kill that bastard.
It's not even that. No, I like movies that have good themes. I really do. Like good.
Oh, you like
Yeah.
ones that have shitty themes?
Exactly.
Come on.
Now
I'm
it's
sorry.
like-
Well, the
Heard you
shitty
talk
themes
about
are fine.
shitty-
It's one or the other. I like zeros and I like ones and tens. So I'll watch
oh,
Billy
God.
Blanks.
Like ones and tens.
So, that's the first.
Yeah.
Oh,
Forget
yeah,
7 and
ones and
8s.
tens, bro.
He likes ones and tens.
You know what? Even Jesus said, either blow hot or blow cold. Because if you're lukewarm, I'm spitting you out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Huh?
man.
Well, I'm not a Bible.
I wasn't
professor,
expecting
man.
that today. The last thing I had on my bingo card of Brian show.
Quoting scripture.
Oh, yeah.
And well enough to sort of be right, but not quite.
Yeah.
Quoting it better than these damn Catholic red pill guys that keep ranting about degeneracy.
Oh, if I see another
Leave those
person
people
quote
alone.
that whole like, if you look at a woman with lust thing, like, oh,
Oh,
my
no.
God,
Oh, is that the big quote they're using now?
they like you've cheated on your wife, even if like, cause like porn bad, essentially, you know.
Oh yeah.
Every
What's
single
the?
every single one of them has their hands in their eyes though, so they don't
Yeah.
read the second part.
What is that?
What's the second part?
Oh,
The second part's
What's the
like,
part?
if your hand causes you to sin, cut it off, or if your eye causes you
yeah.
to sin, pluck it out.
Yeah.
oh.
They never do that part though. That's almost.
What's the one everybody keeps telling me about? Like I should read Paul something or other.
I have no idea. I don't think it's.
I
Paul.
think it's like I'm pretty sure it's the something saying like women belong in the kitchen or something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's where like all the a la carte Christianity. They're like, oh, so it's like men can't lust and all this stuff. What about this scene? Everybody's like, yeah, we don't talk about that little guy.
Yeah, yeah. Like wives, be hateful to your husbands, or serve your husbands, or whatever.
And we'll see. Now that I got in my lexicon that picture of the tits with the tiny little cross, and it's like, you know, tits out for Jesus. I'm just gonna use that now.
Did y'all see the Reddit Christian girls that I posted? Because there's actually a Reddit subreddit that's Christian girls, and it's all like pornos with like girls wearing crosses.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's so funny.
Aw, I miss the '90s when that was like, you know, like, oh, it's the Catholic schoolgirl, you know.
Dude, I remember that. They tried it again with the Muslim chicks, but it never really took off the way
Yeah.
that like Catholic and nun porn did in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah. I don't know if it has the same appeal.
Too much cloth, too much material.
Mia
don't know.
Khalifa is popular. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not for that. I think she's just popular because she tried to leave porn and everybody called her a whore, and now it's like, now I want to watch her and hate jerk her. I don't know what.
Yeah,
is that a
dude.
thing?
Didn't you post the one? Didn't you post it where the girl burned her like she's eating somewhere, and the guy's like, "Hey, can I get a picture with you?" She's like, "No, I'm eating here."
Oh,
And
is
then
that
his
who that
girl-
was?
Yeah, and then his girlfriend says, "I knew it wasn't her. It doesn't have enough cum on her face."
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
that was Mia Khalifa. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
that
remember.
one made me laugh. I love that. I'm like, that's
Oh,
what you
yeah.
get for not just like fan service, babe.
It ain't that hard, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Let's take it quickly. Or can we like not now, like PewDiePie does? Thank you, but no, I'm busy. Have a good date. Instead, it's like fuck you. Like, all right,
Yeah. I'm eating. Come
it's the
on.
fastest way to get called a whore in public. I got an idea. Tell your fan to eat a dick.
Oh god, we need like a fake video of you walking all around and a fan coming up, and then you like cussing them out. I'm walking here. What the hell's wrong with you? And then he calls you a Canadian slur or something. Great.
It's only ever happened once. There was one guy walked up, but he even prefaced it like, "Look, I know you said I don't want to know you in public, but I just wanted to say thanks." And I was like, "Hey, thanks, man." And went back to my day, and it was great.
Oh.
My girl was beaming after that too when she saw somebody walk up to shake my hand. I was like, I got to start paying people to do this.
Oh, yeah.
Just walk up and
yeah.
tell me you're a huge fan and I saved your life. Just make sure she's watching. All right.
I like how some people say, like, hey, like, some people will tweet people like, hey, I saw you, but I didn't want to bother you. Like, why didn't you? Damn it. I need that street
had
cred. I saw you were with your family, so I didn't want to, bother you at all. Like, no, do it.
I saw you with your girl. I didn't want to bother y'all.
I need this cred. My wife doesn't think I do anything.
Nah, she knows. I guess she never tells me. She tells the story account occasionally where I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to, when I was laid off, I'm like, I'm going to try the business thing here. And then she's like, I checked. You had 10,000 Twitter followers. I'm like, you go get it. So Twitter's the reason that my girl was on board with my mission, which I never thought that there'd be anything good out of Twitter.
So you already had 20 or 10,000 Twitter followers then, and you only have like 20,000 now.
Yeah, well, keep in mind, like, you've seen my tweets. It's not exactly like, hey, I should follow this guy. He sounds interesting.
Yeah, not enough
I
threads
understand.
about how to get rich.
But what I will say is the ones I do have, like, there's followers and there's customers. My ratio of customer to follower is much better than most people.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I always
So-
hear about those guys that have like a ton of like YouTube people, but they're like dead broke, a ton of subs,
Yeah.
but they're broke
I'm
as
noticing
hell.
that. Yeah, 100,000 people. They haven't monetized anything. They don't know how to make any money. Their fans are just they're just there for some drama, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I just ruthlessly try to cull that as best I can.
Or you could do what Carl did, try to lose
Leave?
followers.
Just leave and
No,
never come back.
I mean, try to lose followers as best as you can,
Yeah,
only
respect
to
to
wind
Carl
up
there.
gaining them.
He
Yeah, I'm
did it.
better than that than he is.
Some people
Pull
say
the
they're
car.
gonna leave and doesn't, but he does.
Yeah, pull the
And he
And
call.
he didn't
be
say
like,
anything. He didn't say
Yeah.
anything about it. He just, gone.
"I'm
But
going
it
to get
works. Like, I
cigarette
noticed
bum."
that when I check Social Blade and I'll see, like, oh my god, 500 people just followed. And that's when you guys notice I get turned into a real prick on here. And then it'll drop like 200-300. I'm like, all right, that's good. And then the ones that stick around are like, they're willing to put up with a little bit of abuse as long as it's funny. So I'm like, we can get along.
Yeah, if they can put up with me in the chat, shitting.
Marty, you're the most likable guy here. Like, I know you're
Yeah.
martarded, but
Martard.
Oh God.
Dave's got the sexy voice.
Oh yeah.
You're like the Hannibal from the A-Team. And I'm the prick that, like, for some reason you like for no reason. Then we got the ethnics. Like you, Santiago, and Jack, you have to fight over who's our European friend. Like, who's Hans Gruber?
Who's Mr. T?
Jack can have that one. I'm just a parasite leeching off of you guys.
Yeah, I said the
What?
European one.
What's the crazy one on the 18?
Thanks, NATO.
Hannibal.
No,
Oh, no,
the
Murdoch?
crazy guy.
Murdoch.
No, not
Sorry, you're
him.
the Murdoch.
No,
Yeah,
Murdoch
and-
is
and,
the. Oh yeah, that's right. Because the
crazy
other
one.
one's Face. I was thinking Face, but yeah, Murdoch.
Yeah, no, face. That's Mish.
Oh
we'll
yeah,
use the face. Give the anonymous guy face.
that's funny.
That is true, though. We gotta keep. For some reason, chicks love to be his fourth wife.
That exotic aspect.
Irresistible.
Maybe he will.
I think it's just because, like, never mind. I was like, oh, we're doing. This is the Minecraft stream. Why am I cussing and talking about dicks?
He's kind of like
Marty
the white chicks in high school that had to like get the black guy. It's like that's their black guy now that they're older.
Whoa.
Get the Muslim guy. Edgy.
All right. Anyways, we're gonna come raid you, Dave. I'm gonna leave
Right
here.
on.
Yeah.
I might pal for a little bit longer.
Yeah,
God,
so
leave me
I'm
alone, you
all the
damn
way near the first tower. Told Dave this a bit before because you guys took all the space in the beginning.
We colonize,
Typical.
man. That's how we. That's
Yeah,
what we do.
God damn it!
Yeah.
We beat you at your
You
own
took over the
game.
Yeah, you took over the European shtick.
What's
Whoa,
for
you got
lunch
a-
today?
You got one of them Eichenwalds or whatever?
Oh yeah. I caught one.
Damn it! I was gonna, but
Ooh.
then some asshole with a cat killed him on my roof.
Yeah.
I mean, some dork.
Rooftop freedom.
Ike deer.
Yeah. Now I'm sitting here with like a fox on a backpack, looking like a pleb.
Hey, the fox is awesome.
I like the fox. I really want a donkey to ride or whatever with the headphones.
Oh gosh.
Oh, sure.
You got some sourdough bread cooking today, Ryan?
No, we're pretty lazy right now. We have a bunch of
I
bagged
wanna-
salads. We're just going to town on those.
Oh, salad. What kind of meat? You got to get some protein.
Roast beef. I've been making roasts cooking them extra dry too, because I
Really?
need them to last in the fridge. We're just so busy.
Ah.
Like she's busy. She's 2 flights this week, full work week. We've had dog surgeries and all this stuff. So it's just like And then I was like
Right.
cranking out at the beginning of the week to get the book stuff finished.
Is the audiobook finished recording, mastering, all
Yeah.
that stuff done?
It's finished. It's up. It just released day before yesterday. Already outdone my other 2 books. I was pretty psyched
That's
about
amazing.
that.
Cool.
Unlike Rolo, I get mine through the first pass because
You're
I follow
welcome.
the TOS.
Rolo's not
Yeah,
reading.
thanks, Marty. Well, I mean, it's like any government thing where there's like, as long as you have attention to detail, it's fine. I think when he was doing it, they're just playing it like American business, like fast and loose.
That military training. coming in
Yeah,
handy.
the one useful thing about it,
Like,
autistic level of attention to
I know
detail,
how
but you
to-
can still talk.
how to dot the cross the T's and dot the I's.
Exactly. Asmon Gold got canceled.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
for real?
And I think it's because you commented on it that clip of.
Oh, I didn't listen to it. I just look at the
Oh.
photo and the caption and I make a shit
Oh,
post.
okay.
I didn't think
Oh,
there's
oh.
actually anything in there.
I mean, he was saying like AI art, like it's artists. What our opinion of artists don't matter. Like the AI art's gonna go through anyway. So fuck them. Or not. I don't think he said fuck them, but he's like, people were complaining with Palworld about all the, like it could potentially have used AI art.
Oh, so by canceled, he just means that a lot of people got
Yeah,
mad at him
disagreed.
online.
Yeah, exactly. That's what canceling is nowadays. No,
Did I
nothing.
miss
of
when
actual-
canceling used to be like you were
Yeah.
blacklisted from your industry?
Yeah, until it became like cool to be canceled, and then like everyone has to use it now. I've been canceled on Twitter. Oh my god.
Why is everything so fake and
Yeah.
GY?
Yeah. That's
I'm gonna send
Used to be
Asmon
a-
Gold a goatsy. I think he deserves it.
Yeah, nobody ever sends me a goatsy.
That's because you never act completely martarded on Twitter.
Because it's like, don't send it to him. He'll like it, weirdo.
you can't.
Well, that's
you
yeah.
can't hurt him.
There's been 2 or
Yeah.
3 people that actually liked it. One even photoshopped me onto one, and I'm like, all right, I don't trust these people as not being crazy. There's 2 types of people: people that hate goatsy and people that love it. And I don't want to have the one, and I need the other ones to block
Yeah.
me.
We gotta bring back 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
I've never watched it. I've managed to avoid it my whole
God.
life.
never watched that
dude.
either.
Y'all never watched it? Do you even know what it's
No.
about?
I've
I
heard
know what
what
it's
it's
about.
about. And, no, I don't.
They start out as 2 girls, and I don't know where the poop come from because it's
Well,
been
I can
so long
explain how
ago.
that works if you want. A little biology lesson.
All right.
And so, anyways, I mean, of course, I think they're naked. I mean, we're talking about like 20 years ago. But anyways, like one starts out eating it, and it's almost like in a cup or a
Please.
yeah, it is a cup. It's
Oh,
like,
one
Can you
cup?
spare me the...
Yeah,
Hey, yeah, by the way, Dave's still streaming. What the hell are you? What the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
This is Palworld, all right? Palworld. Clean,
poop world now.
clean scat world here.
And so she eats it, and I think
Like,
the
I
other
know
girl
furries are into
eats
that
it.
stuff, but, you know.
I don't know if they really eat it, but they got it in their mouth, and
Yeah,
I think
I
they're
get
making
it.
He's
out.
still going.
And one girl. She
Hi,
throws
Dave's
up.
streaming family-friendly stuff. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, about the poop.
About these chicks. They're naked.
Anyway, the
and,
chick, she starts throwing them. She starts throwing up.
Did you
So she
know
throws
Dave's new
up on the-
podcast? Really good work, by the way. Did
Yeah.
you know it's not getting a lot of traction because a lot of his live streams get limited views because of cussing and poop references?
I didn't know.
I didn't know either, but I'm assuming it's the case.
Oh,
They've actually, the videos, like the clips, have actually been doing really well. I'm glad.
Yeah.
And they're
I
easy.
can
Good.
keep
I would
going
like
all
for
day.
once I saw somebody showed me that thing, like which podcast are you listening to, and they showed the 9 gaming podcasts. I'm like, Dave, you have to succeed, man.
I know.
I don't want to
Yeah,
watch
you got
side
to,
scrollers or Melanie Mac
Oh,
or
God, yeah. Here's Melanie Mac again. Like,
Nerdtronic. No. I liked his little like 10-minute blips about how much he liked stuff, but once he started talking like a person, I'm like, no. I don't even know who the other ones were. The one was an angry bald guy yelling at the camera. I'm
that's
like, no.
Heel versus Babyface. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want any of this
Kind of
stuff.
sucks because like I think the whole Geeks and Gamers crew are actually like based in Florida somewhere.
Really?
So yeah, there goes that networking opportunity. Like, oh boy.
Yeah,
Didn't they have a convention recently in Miami as well?
There's one that's gonna happen in Orlando where it's like Eric
Yeah.
July.
oh, be careful with
Critical
Orlando
Drinking.
conventions.
Oh, yeah, dangerous.
You don't want to go there.
Yeah.
No, not this again. I'm not making
Come
that
to
mistake.
Toronto.
Learn from my
Over at
mistake.
Liberty Village by my place, they have Peter McKinnon. He's like a photography one. And then there's the, you know that Before They Were Famous channel? Did you guys ever watch that?
No.
He's
never
just
mind.
down the road too. And they have like an open invite. Come on in and do a couple episodes with us. I just haven't because like I'm brand cancer. So I'm like, no, you don't want me.
Yeah. You don't want
But you,
this
Dave,
stuff.
you're still pristine. You've got your like virgin hair and everything.
I know. I haven't,
Here's a fun
I haven't
kind
said
of
anything
cancer.
crazy yet. I haven't said my Scott Adams moment.
Yeah.
Oh,
You haven't had your moment where it's like you have to be pro or anti Rolo.
oh no.
Going Rolo, yes or no?
Although I will say this, because you notice how everybody's crapping on Red Pill, they never bring up my name. It's always Myron and Pearl and Rolo.
Yeah.
So I could technically pivot to anything right now and nobody would remember. Except for like that one autist that we keep banning in the chat.
Yeah.
You're not like blacklisted yet.
Yeah.
Well, Jack seems to have taken your initial approach to it, and he tolerates him. Same with Rob. As long as he's on his own account, you know, then they don't mind. But as soon as he
Yeah.
starts impersonating people, that's no go.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey.
I just anything if I see anything resembling him, I don't even take the chance. It could be Marty for real, and I'd be like, it's too close. Mind virus.
That's the only reason you modded me is like that way I know it's for real, Marty.
You joke.
Sometimes he bans real Marty.
Only temporarily, but at this point, it's almost like a meme.
yeah, it's
you know.
A friendly joke.
Oh, he went out of state.
Are you out of the tunnel yet, Marty?
Oh, he's talking to people in real life.
Starts name dropping. He works for like the Republican National Committee or something. And,
Got him.
and this is how we're gonna bribe that guy to get rid of Trump. What the?
Yeah.
What?
Dave's Palworld stream becomes like 10 million views overnight. Like, what the fuck?
Yep. Oh, man. I'm in it now.
Yeah, then you get to have your how I got canceled from Palworld.
I saw like I'm surprised I guess I'm not surprised that like Nikki Haley has like some dirt on her like actually like proof that she cheated on her husband.
Oh yeah,
is that
she's
the-
just a terrible.
Is that the
Human
one
being,
she
terrible.
keeps like she's saying how much like do you want to buy me off or something? I
think that's
kind of
Carrie-
followed.
I think
No,
it's
that's
Darcy Lake or some shit or Carrie
Lake out in
yeah.
out in Arizona. That's the woman that's running for senator.
What? How many women are in politics? Jeez.
Too many.
Too many.
That's
Can't keep all this straight.
Is there only one woman in politics? Too many.
I like that. Oh, I was going to tell a story. There was a guy in Canada that I saw a while back, but I watched it. There was some people like Magic the Gathering fans that were celebrating this guy getting canceled because like some of his artwork got taken down from like the online version of Magic they gathered.
Okay.
Because the guy his name was Seb McKinnon. He's from Canada, and he took part in the trucker protest, or like said some positive stuff about it.
Oh.
That was like, oh, he did some horrible stuff, and like all people were trying to look like. All I can find is that he took part in the trucker protest. Like, they always have like these vague accusations, but then when you look into it,
that's how they do it here. Passive aggressive.
yeah, like, oh, they're Nazis. Like, what really? What would they do? Like, well, you see this protest here. They took part in that. There was a guy there with a Nazi flag. You know, one guy.
Yeah,
So
it was
they're
a
all-
Fed.
Yeah, they're yeah, exactly.
So, no, like literally, somebody looked into it. It's like the same camera, the same height, same build, the same hair color as Trudeau's personal photographer. And they're
Yeah.
like, wait a minute.
Lord.
And he wasn't even standing, like he's across the river, so he wasn't even there. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
The other photo they had, the second photo they had of the Nazi flags, it was like in summer. They're like, this isn't January.
But there was a happy ending to all of it because, like, the artists actually, like, some people asked the artists about it. I'm like, no, like I'm not canceled. Like, they never said anything to me. Like, sometimes it just gets taken down because of international stuff. You know, with, like, skulls and some, like, darker themes, you know, China, essentially. They'll
fair enough.
change the artwork to make it more palatable for them. So, he's still working with them. He's actually, Seb McKinnon, if you look his Instagram, he has some really awesome
Like
artwork.
substitute, Sub McKinnon?
Yeah. It's Seb McKinnon, S-E-B.
Oh, Seb.
Yes, his artwork's like amazing. I have like
Oh.
I like buy some like the art cards that came with some of the sets. They're really nice.
Yeah, I see his style. I like that. It's kind of like it's almost like it's not, but it is. What's that guy's name? The guy who did the Aliens movies.
Yeah, it's like a real like dark, like ethereal type
Cameron,
of style.
No, not. I mean the artist though. Hold on a sec.
Oh,
Why do I not know his name? H.R. Geiger. Yeah, it's kind of like Geiger inspired.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Really
Well,
cool.
if I'm not going to get him on Twitter.
Those some nice. That's like one of the only like accounts I like on Twitter, like art accounts. Like, oh, this is a cool picture. Instead of
Oh, dude.
Instead of seeing like some like here, what's the latest outrage that people can talk about today?
Yeah, there's another one I follow too. He's from Montreal, and you know he's good if I'm following somebody from Montreal. He does
whoa.
umami. He does like this really unique style of art. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, UMAMI. And he has like underscores with a lot of his stuff. It's hard to explain, but it's like if a kid had an acid trip.
So you mean everything Marty says?
Aw.
No, it's like real abstract, random, weird stuff. It's Marty's too wholesome for this. This has that stuff that's so weird that you guys would be like, yeah, it's just not my thing. But I just like his art style.
I kind of miss some like that old like skater style, like in the '90s, or like weird like flaming skulls, or like like
Oh, yeah.
weird looking like monsters.
Think of this as
and
like
that
a
kind of
branch off of that, then, because it's like a
okay.
vaporwave version of that. I guess is the best way to describe it. Yeah, I do miss it too. You don't see it much anymore.
stuff. Yeah, it's like more like fun and like kind of like that's what I'm looking for. Like
Yeah, I used to draw stuff like that in school.
irreverent,
like
you know.
Yeah. Oh, I love irreverence in art. I think it's the best thing, and we need more of it.
Yeah.
Adbusters used to be cool before they started hating Trump, and now they're like, oh, why did you guys have to become fake and GY too?
Yeah. That's why I don't give a shit about AI art. I'm like, you guys have been like become the lamest like class of people. They're supposed to be like open and like, you know, like pushing the edge, and it's like, nah, I'm gonna simp for the government now. Like, thank you.
F you, I'll do what you tell me.
Yeah, exactly. They'll like rage against the machine. Like, yeah,
That video is
Yeah,
great.
get vaccinated.
Like the BBC video.
no, I haven't seen it.
No.
Well, yeah, the BBC, they get Rage Against the Machine to come on, and they get them to
that
play
one.
that song, and they say, you know, please don't use the F words. They're like, sure, yeah. And so to begin with, like, yeah, forget you, and then all,
Oh
and then
my
all
God.
of a sudden, he starts shooting the camera a bird and just saying "fuck you," and just keeps hollering "fuck you."
I heard
Great.
they
And
do
they're
that.
like, And then the woman in the background, you can hear is like they said they weren't going to do that. Then they like cut to like another scene. Yeah. So, oh, you took their word that they wouldn't say "f you" on live TV. Okay.
Yeah, I miss that. I don't know why everybody. I guess they got older and then they made money, and now they're like, well, I don't want to lose the money now.
And now
so.
I'm part of a group. You know, they became part of the social circle. So now it's like,
Oh, circle jerk.
I mean, they. It's like, you know, what's his face, the Stephen Hawking's. You know, used to be a great mathematician. Then you get invited to an island, and then all of a sudden things just go downhill. So I did love all the memes of like Stephen Hawking's like on his way to Epstein Island, and they're just busting guy in wheelchair like busting through a plate glass window.
I saw one where they had a gamer complaining that he died on some game, and he was playing the stick drift, and it was like when he was explaining how he got to Epstein Island.
There's a Dutch movie actually about a couple of crippled guys who go to Ibiza to get their first time lay and have some fun. But it ends a bit tragically with one of the guys dying in the sea.
Oh,
Dang.
that's nice, wholesome.
Yeah, it is fun, and then they end with that kind of note. It's like, God damn, boy, that went dark. But it was applauded by the disabled community for the realism of it. How they, it's not like the fake LGBTQ type social justice warriors types. It was before that movement. Even they made a movie. And the guys actually liked it because it depicted the sentiment, how these people, disabled people, actually sometimes face life and how depressing it can get for them.
Yeah. I saw something. There was this woman. She was pretty much like a prostitute for handicapped people. So like she took like some guy that was like Stephen Hawking. I guess she like jerked him off or whatever. And like they're like interviewing him and then like the family, and it's like, oh, this is a wholesome thing, yay! Like, thank you. Handicapped people, they have needs too.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh, Melanie Mack found her way into my timeline. Bragging about getting laid is cringe. Repent and stop fornicating. If you're so based, why aren't you married or chilled? I'm divorced, and I've been in monk mode for 3 years.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Melanie Mack, within the same tweet, she's talking about getting laid is cringe. Get married and stop fornicating. Well, why aren't you married? Well, I'm divorced.
Weird.
It's like, I guess, so stay married isn't just get married. Just keep marrying every couple years.
What was that thing you often sense in those cases? Turning your thing into a virtue.
Oh, yeah. That's Rolo's line, but I steal it every now and again. What the hell? Isn't she 37?
She's old.
Yeah,
don't know how.
been in monk mode for 3 years. If marriage and kids are God's plan for me, he'll open doors.
That door's been closed for a while, Millie.
I feel bad, man.
You'll need God to open that door. Right?
Yeah,
You
like
tell her when that door opens, Down syndrome walks in.
well, it's not even so much that. It's just that catch if it happening at all. Drops off a cliff after 35.
Oh yeah.
It's like you see,
But like,
the
I don't even have a man yet. Like, bro.
Tinder profiles where like it's a 50-year-old woman like looking for like the kids like still thinking about her, like still looking.
Yeah, and I get somebody had to
Open
take
to
us like that's just her signaling she's cool with being the stepmom, like a guy with kids.
That could make sense, yeah.
But that's different than this, man. That's God's plan for me. It's like,
Dude,
if you had a man and you were trying to date, we could have that talk. But like, I'll find somebody. Like, bro.
Well, it's kind of like my girlfriend. Like, she's a lot older than me. There's more difference between her and me than her and my parents.
Right.
But it depends what you want. Like, for me, she's perfect. I don't want kids and I want a family, so I love it that she has her own place. She already has her kids, so I don't need to worry about any of that, and I don't need to worry about her getting pregnant.
Oh my God, you're happy and doing things your way. This isn't wrong. This is wrong.
Not
You
only
need to
that,
do what I'm doing.
I don't have to deal with all the bullshit. And best thing of all is she's Latina. She's Latin, so they have enough. I don't even need to worry about manufactured outrage. It's
Oh yeah,
coming
she'll
from
throw some chanclas at you.
I mean, you're Brazilian, so of course.
And it is true what they say. Like even I get her response like, "Oh, you're so cool always. You're an asshole." But it's like it's not continuously. It's like interjected. So, and she keeps coming. She keeps coming.
Ooh,
So it's
ooh.
like, oh boy, well, fine with me. I'm happy with the arrangement we're having. Well,
Yeah, I don't know. Heaven forbid.
yeah.
I don't know why it's so hard. Just like be honest with yourself and do what
That is
makes
the
you
hardest
content.
part.
It's so hard. Like nobody's
it's-
happy with that. Jack
Yeah,
Murphy couldn't just say I raised a family and now I just want to do the cucking thing for a bit. He's like, no, you have to not do what I do, and
Yeah.
freak
so
out if
that-
anybody calls him on it.
Some people might say, yeah, but she's faking it, dude. We've been seeing each other for 2.5 years, a little over 2.5 years, and the first year and a half was just fucking. Only the last year we've been dating. So, nah.
Aw,
Oh, wholesome.
you know what? We've hit the 100 things. We get a free sub. Let's try this out. That's how I girl and I got together. You're
Yeah,
just
no.
fooling around, got off a bondage party, a little hungover. I'm like, let's try dating.
Wait, you didn't.
Actually, you're not exactly wrong in my case.
Yeah. Oh no, that's literally my story.
Yeah, but mine is not far off.
Oh, nice. Look at that. That's some more of that red-pilled replication
Wait,
thing.
you didn't listen to Destiny and Ben talk about body count? Before
No,
you
Dude.
decided?
she was actually the second one. I was seeing another woman also for 2 years, and the last half year I was messing around with her as well. And the other one disappeared. Kept fucking this one, and 2 years
Speaking of
later.
fucking, yeah, you got me so angry with that one too, Dave. Like Shapiro versus Destiny on Lex Friedman. I'm like, man,
We have our best. Rolo retire. We've got our real best minds on the lab.
it's like how they tell you in RoboCop, or like, don't cross the streams in Ghostbusters; it'll destroy the universe. This is like the podcast version of that.
Why were you mad about that? I don't really get it.
It's just like Ben Shapiro irritates me a little bit. Destiny irritates me a little bit. Lex Friedman irritates me a little bit. But together,
The
they
Legion of
amplify
Doom.
it.
The Legion of
Yeah.
Doom. They're like,
I don't watch
Decided
it.
to
I don't
form
want to
together.
watch it. I'll retweet your memes. I haven't made my own memes on it because I don't want to increase the amount of entropy in the world. But I'm just like, every time I see it,
I just saw the thumbnail. I'm like, man, this is just.
yeah. I've had one take on it. I'm like, the guy who doesn't know how to make his wife orgasm is talking to the guy who paid $200,000 for his wife's taxes and couldn't even keep her from accusing him of abuse. Talks to a guy who's pretending to be a human being on what makes life great. It's like a notch counts. Like, shoot me now. Wait, can you say that, or should I say unalive me? What's the euphemism?
I don't know.
No, I think it's fine.
Well, I don't want to, like, I keep making fun of Marty for nuking his channel, but I'm worried that one of these days I'm going to say some random, like, grape, but drop the G, and then all of a sudden Dave's gone.
Well, you're going to be talking about the MAID program, and then they're going to take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like I was just talking about Canada.
Yeah. I'm not talking about sleeping with the help. I'm talking about murdering old, sick, and infirm people and homeless.
Yeah,
Jesus.
old veterans. I mean, they need our help.
Man, I thought my one about the Virginian cops would have landed a lot better.
Virginian cops.
Yeah, the cops from Virginia. I'm like, wow, they're really good at orchestrated performances, making a reference as to like the psyop from Jan 6, but I don't think anybody got it.
Oh, I see.
I
Yeah,
never
that
see
went
your
over my
tweets.
head.
I mean, I see some, but normally when I see them, it'll be like 18 hours ago or 22 hours ago, and
Yeah.
I don't.
Well,
I, don't
I
see
know
a lot of them.
YouTube's suppressing me.
Well, I mean, they do. They kind of do, because I think it's in the first couple minutes. If it doesn't take off and reach a certain
Yeah.
threshold, they kind of like put it in the back queue.
Exactly.
And I
I'm
usually
talking
make
about
up for
Twitter.
it by just putting out like 20, 30, 40 a day.
Mhm.
And then we'll see which ones stick.
I think that's the way like a lot of that social media algorithms seem to work. You just got to throw it out there and see
Yeah.
what sticks.
Or repeat yourself ad nauseum.
Yeah. I like to see a lot of people retweet their tweets, their own tweets. Like, I
Well,
guess
yeah,
that-
to give it like a... I don't know if it works. I try it too, to give it a boost every now and
Yeah.
again.
maybe it does.
Usually if
I
it's
don't know.
stuff that I think is important. Oh, yeah, I just did that with my own. And then I knew the new feature where you can... I don't know if you guys have it if you don't do the paid one, but you can add highlights.
Oh, highlights.
So like there's a highlight page now where you can see all of your highlighted stuff. So it's like a curated of my own stuff. So I always put all my Substack and the real work in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but isn't it also like a thing with general commercials with commercial in general? The advertisement, I mean, the more you expose it, so sometimes you need to refresh it to get it back into view.
Yeah,
So
maybe.
people remember
That's
it.
the theory. I don't know if it works, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to try it.
Oh, well, didn't they do it back in the day, like the old study where they checked, like even with in the movies when they only took out one frame or a couple frames, so consciously you can't perceive it, but people wound up buying more stuff that was subconsciously picked up.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
All I know is I've been using the same like Matt Walsh memes for like 3 years on my podcast, and people still find them funny. So I guess you gotta
Can't
run
go
it into the
wrong.
ground, and it's hard.
Well, I mean, Matt Walsh does a good job of trying to make himself a meme. So
Yeah.
as long as he stays relevant, I'm sure the things will still hit.
Erudite calling me an idiot, then acting stupid. Like these things, they just last forever.
Exactly.
She is so annoying.
I
never
don't really see
her.
much of her anymore.
I don't either. I was just, you know,
Yeah,
every
no,
time I
they're
see
all
your
annoying.
clips is bad enough.
Yeah. The worst part, she's from Edmonton. Like I was born in Edmonton, and I feel like it's. I don't know, Marty. Whatever town you're in, imagine if somebody there was like sleeping with their cousin. You're like, bro, represent. Stop.
Jeez.
Come on.
Like you're taking our people back 70 years.
Make me slap the dick out of your mouth.
Right.
What
Oh,
the
here's
hell?
The cooking pot. Hmm? What?
So how far into the game is like how much time is there for the tech tree on here? Like are we pretty far along, and then we get to the end game stuff, or is it
no,
a
no,
long?
no, no. Like the tech tree is 50 levels.
Yeah. I'm only 19 at the moment, so.
Oh, so it's
And-
not like a super like it's not hundreds and hundreds of hours.
No, I also on this server I bumped up the XP a little bit since I figured we're only
Oh.
playing it, like in shorter sessions. So
Yeah, I'm gonna check my Steam how long I played it. However, I used the trainer to speed things up, but I didn't
Right.
use like
It can
XP
take a while.
multiplier and shit like that. I've played for 40 hours. Minus the ones
Yeah.
we do not now. I have 40 hours.
you
on
can
it.
put a lot of time into it, especially depending on which systems you get into with like breeding and catching.
Yeah, but
Oh, so it's you can breed like certain qualities and stuff too.
yeah,
yeah,
certain qualities in different
And-
species too.
yeah. And
Oh.
if you want to get them all, you need to breed. There are about 4 or 5 of pals. You need to, in order to
Good
get them,
throw.
you need to breed them. But I've played like 40 hours, and the trainer I used for infinite health, infinite stamina, infinite satiety, infinite
What's left to play in the game? Do you do
San-
automatic?
sanity, and 100% catch always. And
Oh.
and it still took me 40 hours to get to level 50.
I'm gonna build myself the biggest skyscraper ever. I'm gonna build a giant base. You're gonna love it.
And Me's just gonna fly into it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I also
He'll be
increased
riding a
the
goat just to blow himself up.
and I also increased the player speed and my jump height,
Ah, okay.
and it still took me like 40 hours. So yeah, you will think Valheim, think Valheim.
Yeah, I think it has that much.
You can easily sink 100 hours into it if you want to catch all of them and reach level 50.
Interesting. All right. Well, that's good to know then. Anyway, and I guess it's still alpha, so they're gonna be adding more to it down the line.
Oh yeah, they got plenty
Yeah.
of money to add stuff into it now.
Like because people already started speculating because of in the trailers there are pals visible who aren't in the list of the current 137 pals.
Got to
I'm
acquire them mostly.
You got to keep adding pals for sure.
Yeah, and not everybody's figured it out yet. So the way I found it out was through multiple accounts. Like multiple people found at least one of the ones I still had to look for, but nobody else had all of them yet.
No one's caught them all yet. There's
Yeah,
no
I
there's
have,
no
right.
Mew that you have to like trade at a specific event to get.
No, it's you can all the missing ones you get through breeding. You can get through breeding. One, you can also get in a specific dungeon in an area. One you can find as an egg. Yeah, they have like 3 types of eggs. You have the regular egg, then you have the the large egg, and then you have the
Yeah,
huge egg. Yeah, and the huge ones are often the ones you will need for those specific characters. But that's only one. Like everything else, I need to breed.
Breeding is important.
All right, my lunch is ready. I gotta go, guys. Thanks for this.
Enjoy.
This was fun.
It was.
Can't wait to do
What?
the next
Hang
one.
out.
You
Yeah.
haven't gotta go on a story.
Now I definitely have to leave. Marty's here. All right, later, boys.
Later. Righty.
Oh, excuse me.
Nail ingots. Oh fuck! I need to continue
I know.
mining to find somebody who mines.
I know, I've gotten to the point where I need ingot too. That's always annoying. I'll probably have to try and set up a second base.
Yeah. The best thing about this with the second base, with the other bases, they're interlinked. So as soon as you have the pals, you can just
Yeah.
build a pal thing and then just transport it to your new base.
I
without
just
any-
wish you could share materials through bases. That's been the most annoying part of my playthrough is
Yeah. That's one of the mistake I made in my original base in my solo play. There wasn't any ore that would regenerate in the vicinity in my domain. So now I made sure at least I have one ore node in it. So
Yeah.
when it regenerates, they can mine it. Because
they-
that was a pain.
they're usually pretty bad about doing that though. I find the AI sucks at wanting to mine certain things or do certain
Yeah,
tasks.
no, you need to force it by picking them up with F and then putting them near it. That's a good way to get it done.
Yeah. So like you have to there's like no good way to like get them to do it automatically while you're gone.
No, I've tried figuring it out, but you actually have to force them by picking them up and putting them there. And they do prioritize certain things, like food is a priority.
Oh yeah. They love to anytime the berries are ready to be picked, they're flying over there to pick them. Or like they love going to like if they're miners, they'll go to the pit, the stone pit or like logging site if you have one. They love to do
the
that.
stone pit and the logging site, those have like the most priority. It's a pain in the ass at times, yeah.
They love their pits.
And like ingots, the fire breathers will do ingots.
Which is
Relatively
good. Like
fast.
I appreciate that they prioritize that because you definitely need a lot of ingot. See. Finally upgrade my base, I hope.
And they do help you, like if you have guys with hands, with the hand thing, the hand icon.
Oh, the
They do
handiwork, yeah.
store. Yeah, they do store. That's also something that's kind of neat. No, sorry, the one with the box.
Oh yeah,
the box
transports,
icon.
yeah.
Yeah, they transport.
I can finally get my harness. I get my flying pal harness too. Soon.
One benefit is you don't have to carry the materials as long as it's within your domain and you want to build something. It will.
Yeah, it seems
will
like you have
select
to-
them automatically.
I think it has to be in a chest though.
Yeah, it
in
has
order
to
to
be in a
count.
chest in order. Yeah.
But like any
And it-
you know if you hit R it auto stacks into your chest?
I don't know. I haven't checked it out. I haven't noticed the button yet. So.
It
Oh,
does.
do right. Oh, that's handy. Didn't notice it. The only thing I do find annoying is when you want to condense spells, you can't. You have to look for them. It does highlight them, like if you have selected one you
Yeah.
want to condense.
It should just show the pals that can actually be condensed.
Yeah, then it does that. It does that because everything else gets like a light grayish hue over them, and the other ones illuminated, but not very clearly.
Yeah. When it should
But
just
it does.
like
But it does show
only
you. The
show
only
the things.
Yeah, I just find it annoying you can do like some type of auto source, like all the pals
Yeah.
The same pals
For a
or
search
sorted.
or something
Yeah.
like that. Would be
Yeah.
nice.
That's a bit of a pain in the ass. You need to look for
Yeah.
it. And condensing is a good way to minimize in a positive sense. You can upgrade your pal and remove others you don't really need anymore. I don't know if have you played with the condense feature yet?
Oh, I only condensed one pal. I haven't really done it because, like, I'm like, do I really want to bother, or if it's like not something that with like a decent like ability and stuff? Go through all the trouble. That's been my concern. I want to make sure it's worth it. The pal's worth my trouble. Takes so long to make stuff. I need my handiwork pals out. Continue on. Make my Nightwing saddle.
We have an Nightwing one already. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, they're not like great as flying mounts. I really like the beacon, but I mean, early on, I think the
Have you ever have you ever been to the sanctuary?
No, I
One
haven't
of
been
the
there
three
yet.
sanctuaries? Yeah, you need to be careful because it's considered trespassing if the guards detect you, and you get swamped.
Ah, okay.
They keep coming after you, and if you, as long as and when you fight them locally, it will be considered manslaughter, and it will increase your wanted range. Till you get raided at your base, and you fight them all at the same time, and you survive, then the wanted gets dropped.
Oh, okay. So it ends in a giant shootout at your base with your pals.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
a giant raid.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. But however, you can circumvent it.
You can just
Like
you can just respawn and die, right? And then it goes
Yeah,
away.
not necessarily that. You can circumvent it a bit because of how the AI is. It's still slow. So as long as you're on a flying mount and you fly above them and attack them and weaken them, and then that way you catch them, it's far less
Oh.
likely you will be detected.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. My technology's good.
At least that's how it was for my playthrough, how I experienced it. Then again, I had infinite stamina, infinite health.
So it's
don't
easier
know-
to do.
Yeah, but I don't know if the stamina of the your pal will diminish as you're on it. I don't know that. I haven't
Your
tried
flying
that
pals
yet.
will, yeah. Yeah, like if you fly up, if you're not on the ground, they will.
Yeah. Also, you have to, in order to actually fly and not just drop back down again, you need to space a second time. It was kind of a pain in the ass to figure that one out. Like, oh, now it does stay up in the air.
Righty. Well, I'm gonna call it for the stream, guys. Thank you for joining me. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll be back next Friday with more Palworld. Exploring
And
the big, beautiful world of pals.
and we will keep continuing afterwards to speed things along. Well, because we know what happened with Valheim.
Yeah. All right, guys. Later.